play bum chunks together? I'm here to tell you the awful fucking truth.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love
Thank you so much for your support.
January, February, into March and April. Same way too.
Thank you.
May, June or July.
Fucking hell! Horrid!
I never
Absolutely
let a day
horrid!
go by
I give you shower and you
for
snaky
you to
with me.
remember,
What the
just
fuck
in
did I do
case
to
you go
you?
away in August or September, in October and November, not to mention warm December. I love
Half a dozen pieces of fucking
so
shit!
another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too.
If I can be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year through. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
I'm Archie Luxury, tell me what you fuckers think of that!
Just want to, I am sure that Lord they're watching this program as well because he cannot stop watching you because it's basically very attractive to you sexually. Even so that he is not into men's, but eventually he is.
Lord, help me!
Yes, sir.
spent too much money.
I respect you. I will remain.
Okay, I respect you too. I love
no
you.
hard
You can
feelings.
leave now because your time is
Goodbye.
I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't want to carry on this bullshit that everything is a struggle. I've got to be totally honest with you. I actually have a tax bill kind of due, and this money would be extremely helpful to meet some obligations that I've got.
In October and November, not to mention warm December, I love you. Though another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too. Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year too. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Holy
Sunday.
fuck! What the fuck? I'm looking in the mirror!
I love you.
Meanwhile,
One thing I don't do is I try to make sure to never talk negatively about anybody. You know, if I don't have anything good to say, I just don't say anything. And
5 minutes.
hey everybody, it's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
Well. Hello, guys. Coming across from the main show. How was it and how are we today and during this beautiful Saturday night, Sunday, wherever you may be? Let's go through the chat and see who we got. We got One You See It. What's up? One You See It. Max Carter. PMD. Puck Me Dead. Easy on deck. What's going on, Easy Company? Get the ones in the chat, boys. Nuts. What's going on, Nuts? Nuts is saying, Puck, stop giving your power to someone when you never met, you never married or met. Move on, Puck. Stop drinking, clean up your life, and take accountability. Look, this going forward is going to be a puck-free zone. No puckwits allowed. Just some very unsettling behavior, right? And we need to move on. It's just not good, right? The streams aren't healthy for him. We're going to be moving on. We're going to be talking some watches, shooting the shit, whatever it is. Talk cars, whatever you want. So come one, come all. The panel is open. We got Marcus Mandel, Maggot Army on deck. What's up, Marcus? Good to see you, man. Sam Davidson with the one. Sam Davidson, always good to see you. Miss your voice. Jimmy, I see Puck is still in a manic phase. Yeah, fuck me dead. Puck me dead. Had to delete his comments already. What's up, King Duckford? Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be here, with all due respect. Nuts. Love my payment stream. Look, we're trying out here. What's going on, Nuts? Again. Mike the Mistake. Hello, Mike the Mistake. He's an angry elf. Fart sucker. Yeah, that's angry is putting it charitably. Yep. King Duckford. Archie did not look well just a few minutes ago. Oh shit. Well, him and me the same. Hence the delayed start. Nuts. Aussie LC streaming channel told me Puck gets streams taken down his behavior with his behavior and is a total cunt. Done some bad stuffs. That does not surprise me the least. He's banned over there and on many channels. Not surprised at all. Late again. Yes, I am sorry when you see it. My apologies. Thank you for the sympathy, Marcus Mandel. You have one job, Bateman. Fuck, I fucked it up. Esteric, what's going on? He was trained by Archie. Yes, I've been under the wing of the Archibald Chesterfield III. Archie eating Golden Gate time. Oh, those good old chocolate ice creams, whatever they may be. Chief Tit waiting with bated breath in a relaxed format. What's going on, Chief Tit? Hope you're having a good Sunday, my friend. Always good to see you and love the watch talk. Esteric, Lord's Unfriend posters made me uneasy. Yes, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yeah, jeez Louise. ID. David SW, fight my wife. Chief Tit, love this intro. Hey, we got Diamond Dubsy back after his diva quit. Good to see you back, Dubsy. I see. I understand. Mikey is a legend. Yes, what's up, Chief Tit again? The Tit family is all busy except me, the melon, and the dog. Yes, we have put you again in the thumbnail for tonight's show. Marcus Mandel. I don't have a family, Dubs. Just a few bastards abroad. Bloody bastards. Yes, we love the Maggot Army. P-Clan. What's going on, P-Clan? Chief Tits taxes pay for your pension. Dubs, show some respect. Yes, we got to respect the taxpayer's dime. Diamond Dubsy says, Patrick should get to the Philippines. I'm good, thank you very much, Dubsy. I am happy in my country. We are not deserters. We are not expats here. Chief Tit, Archie was feeling a bit dizzy from the pole. He's only a beginner. No, that's fair enough. First day on the job for Archie in the pole, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Sick grandpa. Mike the Mistake says, Bateman, you ran off the other show in a hurry and was late here. Do you also have diarrhea? The diarrhea is not to be discussed. The puck is not to be discussed. What's going on, Mac Lobster? Good to see you, my friend. Pavel, curly levels of introductory ball washing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Ryan Joffrey. Mike the Snake hate is a sad cliche. I thought you were insinuating that Puck shows his schlong on stream. Well, the word around the grapevine is that he has actually showed his schlong on streams, and subsequently they have been taken down. So I don't want to risk that. And I mean, just with his recent things, yeah, moving forward, he's just not, he's a liability, as Archie would say about Eddie. He's a fucking liability, all right? I'm sorry, we're not having that on the stream. Archie has that tie feeling, the equivalent of Deli Belly. P-Clan, you'd think Dubs would respect the hard-working taxpayers that fund his government handouts. Fuck me dead. Poway, what's going on, Poway? Always good to see you. Never trust a fart. Yes. Cebu Girls are fire. Hell yeah, Dubs. All right, so I don't know what you guys want to talk about tonight. The main show was kind of funny. They had a guy that was supposedly an IT professional, and he was fucking giving Archie some solid echo for a good 5 or 10 minutes, and he couldn't figure out that it was his fucking speakers. IT guy, my asshole. And what else did we have? We had Mike the Snake, and he was talking about, we were giving some good recommendations for watches for our good friend, the Nick Mill. I'm just going to quickly drop the link in the chat again. The chat is in the link. There we go. That guy's worse off than Archie's all. I mean, fuck me dead. I hope his dealing with raccoons is better than his IT support. I'll tell you that much. I mean, fuck me dead. Total hogwash from from him. Yeah, I kind of wanted to look at some beginner watches for our good friend the Miller. Who else have we got here? Marcus Mandel. Just unleash the puck, and you'll have material for the rest of the week. I mean, look, he's not in a good headspace, right? He's acting pretty. He's pretty manic. It's not good for a man. He really just needs to puck off of the internet. Just get himself into a healthier frame of mind. Palway, not all PP times are poo-poo times, but all poo-poo times are PP times. I am so glad that I read that out. Thank you very much, Palway. Mac Lobster, IREX is loaded. Chief Tit, unnecessarily true news. The US has got to deal with the Swiss. Tariffs down to normal 15% now. There you go. That's good. That's good. King Duckford, I killed 30 raccoons in 30 days when we had them try to move in on the estate. Oh, shit. Well, I imagine that that little pistol would come in handy there. This is not a pistol zone due to YouTube terms of service. No shade for our friend, Mr. Duckman. Make the mistake. Go away. It takes two to do a deuce. I'm so glad I'm reading this shit out. P-Clan, Puck Elf has dubs for mental health support. Oh, Jesus. This is like the Arkham Asylum. Fuck me dead. Puck me dead, as some might say. We got the Joker, and who would dubs be? The Penguin? The money table. Fucking money table, you dogs. Yeah, yep, we got the Penguin. We got the Joker. Anyway, Duckman, I might try jump on and chat after I finish with supper. Look, no stress, man. No stress. It's a pleasure for anyone to jump on. Yeah, as I've said, I'm going to make it explicitly clear moving forward. Like, I don't think it's good that we have Puck on. No hard feelings. The guy just needs to sort his shit out. P-Clan. So, LOL, laughing out loud. Dirk Diggler, don't let IREX's dumb hick redneck accent fool you. Them damn raccoons, we shoot them. We feed them. We do anything to help them out. We love the raccoons. Yep. Chief Tit, one flew over the cuckoo's nest right there. Yep, he pucked off, exactly. Look, I mean, I don't know what to say to that guy. I really don't know what to say. Who have we got here? Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry, man. I can't let you on, brother. Hey, we have got Aussie Expat. What's going on, Aussie? Good to have you on, man.
Today we have. Oh God, I got to pause the other thing. Yeah, hey, good to see you. We're doing some workouts, but check this out.
Wicked.
This is the Rolex of dumbbells. I just got one half of the set.
And we got T-Dubs.
What's this on the Expat again? Fuck. Listen, we all know Archie's in Thailand, Patrick. No one gives a fuck, mate. No one gives a fuck. Hiromi's kicked him out. He's got to leave the house. He can't. His father won't have him, so he's run away to Thailand. That's all right. Sick grandpa's at Walking Street tonight, live, patio. Sick grandpa. Get online. I'm at the caution pole at Phillies, Angeles City. The caution pole. Sharky Girl's online tonight. Sharky Girl. The bar girls are fucking. The bar girls should have those fucking cell phones amputated from their arms, mate. They're drinking the lady drinks too quick. I got 60 children, Patrick. Get yourself to the fucking Philippines, man, and get your fucking nuts in guts.
Okay.
That sounds quite tempting. That's a good idea.
He's gone. All right. So we're hitting a workout. I've seen. Are these like those adjustable ones?
Yeah. These are the Rep by Pepins, and they're like quadruple the price of the stuff that you can get at anything nice. But they're really good. I mean, check it out. They got flat bottoms.
Yeah.
So you can put them on your leg without them putting a hole in your leg or something like that. And they're rated for drops, so they won't break.
They won't
unlike
break.
most of them.
Yeah.
So this should have lasted as long as my Submariner.
Though, I mean, I was looking at getting some, but they're quite expensive, aren't they? Quite expensive, but. Yeah,
these I got on Black Friday special, $1,200 200.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean that's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Then again, you've got all the benefits of like a home workout. I'm guessing, you know, you can hit all of your muscles and get everything you need. Like I'm guessing with the other equipment.
Yeah. Well, I've always been mostly just dumbbells, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just finally get some good ones because I'm running out of weight. I'm like, I either buy a lot more of the cheap adjustable stuff or buy these, and hopefully I'm set for life.
We got a comment from Chief Tit here saying, "Expat, you need to start doing the lifting now. You've brought everything. That's the easy bit. Yeah, pump those weights, get those reps in, baby. That's the way." Maybe we could get a bit of a hookup. You know, Nike can send you his links to his steroids. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, we got a super chat from the Mac Lobster, $5. Thank you, Mac Lobster. Expat, I'm about to drop a G on the Rogue Manta Ray bench. You seen it?
Oh, well, good for you. Nothing. What's better than wealth is definitely health. So good for you. I'm just using this cheap bench. This is just a cheap flat bench, but hopefully I'll graduate to something more interesting. But I have pretty basic needs at the moment.
I'm gonna have a fitness talk in a relaxed format here. Well, it's not really relaxing, you know. You got to get your workout, you got to get your pump. Here is the Rogue Manta Ray adjustable bench that Mac Lobster recommends.
Looks okay.
See, what kind of prices are we talking? $800. The problem is, or at least me personally, I can't really justify something like this. You know, I could get like a decent gym membership. I do acknowledge I'm going to be spending more over time, but I mean it's cheaper, right? And obviously, I get I get access to a larger range of equipment, so I could get all my workouts if I've got a gym membership. That's just me personally. You know, obviously a lot of people have comfort exercising at home. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I don't think there's a. I think, well, it depends. I don't know about New Zealand, but I've got a gym membership. It's only $10 a month. It's crazy. So
that's value.
Yeah. So I just find that if I have to like drive to the gym, that's like half the battle. So having good equipment at home just means I'm more likely to do a workout. Like right now, I'm home alone. My wife's out to meet some friends at the Venetian, and I got my son over here playing some video games and my daughter over here watching some TV, so I can get a workout in. I can't do that at a gym.
Yeah.
Well, it's much harder at a gym. They do have daycare at the gym, but it's only between like 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. or something like that.
Okay. Have you like how long have you been doing the sort of working out for? Because I mean, I remember when I was doing my sort of weight loss stuff, you know, I was at one point I was 120 kilos and I managed to drop down to 66 at the end of my journey. So I almost lost like half of what I used to be. But
that's amazing.
That took me a very long time, you know, and obviously I needed like a wake up call from my specialist. He was saying, look, you know, you got fatty liver disease, you need to sort your shit out, otherwise your health is going to get drastically worse.
Wow.
And so I took that as like a wake up call.
Congratulations on turning it around. I always equate weight gain more. I mean, if you look at it, for the majority of people, weight gain looks more like an injury or a disease than it does something temporary.
Yeah.
Like if someone gains 10 pounds, how often do they remove that 10 pounds? Most of the time it just stays on.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. You've got to discipline yourself, but you can't be too disciplined. Otherwise, you know, like you're just going to break out. So like for me, the routine that I found was really good was I ate in a really sort of structured format for 5 days a week, and I would have 2 days a week where I'd break out. You know, I had like a Friday and a Tuesday, so I called my Tuesdays my tubby cunt Tuesdays, and then my Fridays was my like fat fuck Fridays, where I'll just buy some snacks, or like a bag of salted cashews or something. Hey, oh my god, there's a $20 Australian super chat
Whoa.
from Bateman. Consider this part of your selective salary, man. Chief Tit, thank you very much, man. That's very generous.
Wow.
Very generous.
Very nice.
It's very kind of you, my friend. It's always good to have you on, so you're always welcome. Very, very kind.
I put a shirt on so the audience doesn't have to see anything unappealing.
Get a workout, eh?
Yeah. I don't know. I got to do the front-facing camera.
Well, look, on my advice to anyone who's wanting to lose a bit of weight, you know, like you can. I think the majority of it comes from having a good diet, you know. But like it might come, you know, you might have a few days where you're going to feel like a wee bit hungry, but if you can ignore those cravings and you can just push through, like I found that it was solid. Obviously, I'm no expert to health and exercise, but this is the routine that worked for me, and I was limiting my calories, and I found it just really.
I agree. I mean, all I've been able to successfully do in the last few months is gain weight.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yeah, I don't know. I've gained 10 pounds in 3 months. I don't think it's all muscle, but yeah, I got to be a lot more disciplined on the food. And I know that, but it's been hard. I don't know why. Normally it's been easy for me to manipulate my diet and not worry about it, but these last few months it has not been easy.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got a message here from Ryan Joffrey. He's saying, I sent a $2 super chat congratulating you on surgery main show and AD never calling. Yes, I believe Patrick has had some surgery. I hope you have a good recovery, my friend, and I'm glad that it's all done. Who else have we got in the chat? We got Rufus. F1 coming next weekend to Las Vegas, baby. Oh, that'll be fucking awesome. 5 chicken a day, JJ. Why is Puck obsessed with beeholes? Oh, Jesus Christ. The Puck is not to be discussed. Jesus Christ. Angelic, hey, what's up, Angelic? See, no, I don't know where he is. He's withholding. Maybe his enlarged fingers are stopping him from logging onto his computer. Who knows? He can't hit his keys. See,
who said they were going to be in Las Vegas?
F1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I screwed up. I don't think a lot of locals know. But all the previous F1 races here were at like midnight, 1 a.m. So this year I'm not even trying to get in. But I looked at the event schedule and it's like 8 p.m. race. I'm like, oh, it's fantastic. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'll do. I don't have any tickets, and I've got less hookups than I do last year, so we'll see.
Oh, bugger. Do people like is ticket scalping like a thing there? Hey.
Yeah, it's. I don't think there's enough tickets to go around. Like honestly, they price the tickets too hard. Like every year so far, if you just try to get tickets on the day, you're likely to get them for half price.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah,
it's not that big of a deal.
That'll make for a good concert. Hey, we got Morty's Diner in the chat. What's up, Morty's Diner? I'm making a chicken sandwich for dinner. Now for dinner. Hey, and we got Mr. GMT on the panel.
GMT.
What's going on, boys?
How are you, man?
Good. Can you hear me? All right.
Yeah, you're perfect.
Well, I mean, just your icon. Normally, we've got your webcam set up and everything.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to turn my camera on. I look like shit. Just jumped on because I saw the way that you're doing back just then, and don't arch your back the way you're doing it. You got to have it straight.
Okay.
We got a posture
because you're more
on roads?
when you do that. When you're doing that, you're using your arms more than you are your back.
Yeah.
So you're doing more bicep than you are actually doing back. So
sorry, I'll be right back. My wife's calling me. I'll be right back.
Oh, no worries. Good to have you on. We got the posture check from Mr. GMT. Stay sexy, my friends.
You got it. So anyway, you do it right, you will be sexy. Do it wrong, you're fucking wasting your time.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And how have you been? How's life in Darwin?
It's all right. Can't complain. Just work. It's been a bit rainy, overcast. We got a few storms, but yeah, no. Besides that, all good. Just working. This time of year is quietening down, so yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have any because we do markets and stuff, which they're not on during the wet. So
yeah.
I don't know if you know, but we have a wet season and a dry season. We don't have any other season. There's no 4 seasons here.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Oh shit! Real quickly, we've got a super chat here that's for expat. We'll see if he comes back on. But thank you very much, Golden Barber. $2 expat. JD told me those weights are for morons. Well, I mean they're fucking over $1,000, and I think at least for me personally, I'd rather just have a gym membership and I get access to.
I
to
can't train at home. I can't get myself. I did it through COVID, obviously, but it just didn't. It doesn't give me the inspiration to actually get hard at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's try again. Straight back. You tell me when it's straight because I don't see it. I don't have a mirror here. I got to install a mirror.
Yeah, install a mirror, man.
Is this good?
You don't have to have your hand dead straight. It's good to just so you can get your back right because you're having your hand straight. Trying to do that is very hard. It's you got to concentrate on having your back dead straight.
Great. I mean, what's it look like now?
All right. Hold on a second. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's good there. Okay. Now start you doing it. Do it. When you lift it, keep it straight. That's it.
There you go. And real quickly,
head up,
we've got
head
a
up.
super chat.
Keep your head up.
Yep, head up. Super chat from Golden Barber, $2 expat. JD told me those weights are for morons. Oh, he's focused. He wants to hit that route.
Just let him. Let him get that set in.
Yeah.
Have you tried these rep by Pepins or something? Like I agree, a lot of the adjustables suck, but you got to spend enough money.
Yeah.
I've never. I do it all at the gym. I've got a gym membership. I go there. I go first thing in the morning every morning. Well, not every morning, at least 3 to 4 times a week. And do it.
We got JD with the $1 million question saying, "How is Narc not here to comment?" Too fucking right, my friend. Hey, and we got a super chat from Thomas Burnett.
This is Narc bait.
This is Narc bait, exactly. He's, wait. What's your fucking form? Big love to the man whose AD never calls. Be well. Yes, thank you, Thomas.
What happened? So I'm out of the loop. What happened to AD? Patrick?
He had a surgery of some sort. I would need to.
Oh, no one knows what it is.
I think I didn't really hear too much about. I just know there was a surgery, but he's okay.
I wish him all well, man. I do. I really do. I love that guy. Hope he does well.
Narc's hiding from Bateman. Yeah, he's scared of me. He's scared of me. He knows that I'll give him the tune-up. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Delayed gratification, Turtle. Someone call Crown Casino Sydney reception and get Narc on. Jesus Christ. Is that? No, that's where he is.
And the watch to wear while weightlifting, it's got to be the Tudor.
The Tudor. Is that the FXD?
Yeah. It's on a quick fit strap.
That's a good one for a workout.
Garmin, yeah.
Fuck yeah. What a malacca. What does that mean? Can you believe he's working out?
What a malacca means what a wanker.
Hey, Tit, you're contemplating whether or not to call me a malacca or show me up. That's what's going on.
He says, Chieftain says, I'm selling all my tutors now.
Oh, jeez.
We've got Rolex wankers and now we've got Tudor malacas.
Tudor malacas.
Oh, shit. P. Clan says, Silver Seiko is the perfect gym workout watch.
It definitely is. If you got a Silver Seiko, you can't go wrong.
Oh, yes. I would love a Silver Seiko. Hey, Dubsy, you bloody ungrateful fuck. I'm kidding. I'm pulling your leg. Easy company. I think AD went in for a dick extension. Oh, jeez. Jesus. I think did he mention the surgery in the chat? I'm not sure if he did. I don't want to miss it. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for it. Who else have we got here? King Duckman is asking, how many pounds of dumbbell do you have to put on that case to simulate 1,000 feet of water?
It's a good question.
That's a bloody good question.
I can't answer it.
Neither can I, man. Neither can I. Bradley, what's up, Bradley? As the leather strop sharpens the razor, so does one punter sharpen another. That is some words of wisdom in this chat here.
We can calculate weight and pounds, but it depends how you're going to set. What was he proposing putting the weight on? Put on that case.
Yeah.
Oh, like the Tudor.
Yeah, on the Tudor. Yes. You want to test that that water resistance.
The question I have for you: Have you got a plan in what you're going to do with your schedule for training, Ozzy?
I just work out every day. That's my plan. I've been doing it for like a couple months now.
Yeah. So what have you been doing, as in workout wise? You said you want to get your pounds down, your weight down, obviously.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do, but what I actually do is different.
Okay, let me explain something. The easiest way, if you're going to do weights and you want to get your weight down, is superset the fuckers.
Yeah.
Superset them, and fuck, you'll see a big difference. Because you get your heart rate up at the same time as you're gaining muscle.
Right.
Your muscle won't be as, like, prominent because you're supersetting, but your weight will go down and you will gain strength as well.
Yeah. So to clarify for the dumbasses in the room, including myself, a superset is when you do an accessory exercise between your major exercise.
So what you do is you do, like, for example, I will do biceps, triceps. All right.
Yeah.
Or you can do back and triceps, or
like
something like that.
Today is back and biceps, so I should do some
So
curls right now.
See, I normally do, when I do my supersets, I normally do a push and a pull.
Yeah.
So you can, so you're not engaging the same muscles. So you're engaging separate muscles, as in you're not pulling, because you can injure yourself if you keep on doing the same motion. As in when you, so for example, you're doing biceps, you're pulling, right?
Yes.
You're doing back, you're pulling, right? So you're still engaging your bicep even when you are doing back, regardless.
Yeah.
And you can injure yourself that way. It's better to do a push and a pull.
But if my frequency is quite high, how do I manage the muscle groups? Because, like, if I do chest and back on the same day, then the next day I don't have anything left. The legs.
No, you do. You do.
Yeah.
You got, so if you do chest and back, for example, you've still got shoulders, you still got biceps, you still got triceps, you still got traps.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? You've still got other groups you can do. You just got to work out a plan.
I think the biggest thing is my diet's fucked.
Anyway, you got a super chat, yeah?
Yeah, super chat from Pig Clan, $2 Aussie. Can you please run the Tip Top snack bar ad for Mr. GMT? Thank you, Mr. Mr. P Clan. Here we go.
Come and get it! 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 You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar!
Whoppa! Welcome to the Junk Dungeon, boys, and there's more coming.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Mr. P Clan.
What are we doing now? We're analysing that Aussie expat's physique, are we? We're analysing
how
you going,
the way that he's training. The way that he's training.
Appreciate it.
Right. Where's Narc? Where's Narc when you need him?
Yeah, we need
Where's
Narc.
Narc when you need him? Is this the 5-star lifestyle, is it? We're killing it, Patrick. We're killing it. We're killing it. What do you think of it? We're killing it. Look at those lips, Patrick. Look at those lips, man. Suck a golf ball through a hose pipe, man. Suck a golf ball through a hose pipe, man.
Jesus Christ, Dubsy. What's going on? Okay, he's gone. We got Golden Barber with the $2.
Nice.
Thank you, Golden Barber. We need that sweet tea mama at Jevon. Yes, Patel Philippe with the membership for 20 months. Second Barber's advice link for Jevon.
Wow.
Chief Tit, $2 Australian. I'm going to try my best here. Botsoskabilo. GMT translate, please.
Boss. I can't even pronounce what that is. Oscar. 1 second.
Balzo Scapillo. Sorry. I'm gonna Bobby Google this shit. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I give up.
Check out how these adjust. So is this the pin here? Okay, I want 20, I think. Let's do 10. And then this side, 10. Done.
Done. Pull it out. Ready to go. There
Yeah,
you
time
go.
for warm up.
Oh, okay. I know what that is. I had to zoom it in. Sorry. I had to zoom in. That's why I muted myself. Butso
No.
scrabula is
I butchered it. Sorry.
and I Butso scrabula. I don't know if I should say it. No, I'll let Chief Kid say it. When
No,
it comes
go on. Go on.
No, I don't want it. It's a bit rude.
Oh shit. Okay, we've got despite this is Puck Elf, Ozzy, $1.59 super sticker. Thank you, Puck Elf. Sam Davidson with the £5. GMT. Would you recommend supersets if someone had high blood pressure? Thank you.
Yes.
Sam
Yes, I would. Yes. You do it nice and light and lots of sets. That way you get your blood pressure down actually, because you get your heart working more.
So supersets instead of doing like traditionally maybe like 4
Yes.
or like 12 reps of
Well, you can still do
I
12
think you got to
reps if you
add
want.
get doctor's advice first on that one.
Yeah, look. Even if you got high blood pressure, because I know people that have got high blood pressure, they do work out. The more you work out, the blood pressure does start to go down. And I do recommend it with supersets, but do it nice and light and a lot more reps. But get professional advice, like my wife just said.
Here we go. We're adjusting the weights again. What have we got?
Yeah, so that's like the micro adjust. So the big plates are basically 10-pound increments. But if you want a 5-pound increment, they got these small plates just on the inside.
Yeah. Hey, we got a super chat from Thomas Bennett, £5. Thank you, Thomas Bennett. Aussie, I do back and core, so supersets. Some setups in between your dumbbell, hammer grip, bench rows, then go into some lateral dumbbell raises. Thank you, Thomas.
Yeah, lateral dumbbell. That's a good idea. And there's no shoulders being used when I'm doing those rows, so that's a good idea.
Angelic Slayer says, "Oh, I love the sound of cast iron in the morning. Sounds like bacon in the pan." Yes. We need. I want to hear the story about Porkgate. Honestly, that's what I want to hear about. But Angelic won't give it to me. He won't give me the story. What's up, Golden Barber? Again, getting that pump in white Crocs. Yes.
You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Yes. Oh shit.
You got the Tudor and the white Crocs.
Tudor and the white Crocs, exactly. Oh, Marcus Mendel says, and Angelic has PTSD. He can't. Okay, my apologies. No Porkgate. I really wanted to hear that story, man. Oh, he's got a follow-up.
Boys,
No.
I'm going to head off. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for the advice, GMT.
No
Thank you
worries.
for hopping on,
We'll talk
GMT.
again
Take
soon.
care, bro. Stay sexy, boys. He's gone. Angelic, it's an epic. That's an in-production hell at the moment, Bateman. Oh, I can't wait to see it then. I actually wanted to ask him about some watches, do a bit of watch talk, but well, not be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. And you've been looking at the Pistachio Explorer. Sorry.
Yeah. I was actually at AP today. I was helping celebrate a friend who picked up an open work, and the SA asked, if I can contact her so I can set up an appointment.
Holy shit! I mean, that'll be a serious piece,
Yeah, I really don't know what I'd get in AP. I'm not really a fan. I thought I'd love the steel and white dial, Royal Oak, but I've seen it in person a few times, and it doesn't, grab me by the throat and say, "Buy me now." I can sort of leave it.
What
So I
size
don't
would
know
you
what
get?
I'd ask for, even if I could have anything. I don't know what I'd ask for.
Well, honestly, I mean, like, it also depends on what size you would get, because I mean, you got the 15500, which is like a 41, but
Yeah.
they wear huge. Like they wear much more like a 43, like or a 44, because of that sort of integrated design.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, the 39s, you know, the ultra thins, those are very, very fucking expensive. You know, the 16202s.
Yeah. Well, they're
Um,
impossible to get. Like, I mean,
yeah.
I probably don't want to buy a bunch of APs, so we sort of have to keep the eyes on things you can get as a first watch. And a jumbo is like third or fourth piece, as best as I can tell.
Mm. No, I'd love an AP, but I mean, those are just incredibly expensive, and I'm a poor person. I'm a working class man. Anyway, we got Mac Lobster with the $5. Thank you, Mac Lobster. Expat, would you wear the pink Tudor to the gym, or would it bring the wrong kind of attention?
I look. It's just too pretty of a watch to be mucking about with. Honestly, it's not a Submariner, and it doesn't have a a Tudor or Rolex movement. It's a Breitling movement, so I don't know whether it's any good for that kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't really work out in anything that's got like a steel bracelet either, you know? Like, you'd want some kind of like a rubber, or maybe a NATO or a fabric. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of potential interference with where the under part of your wrist is. That. Yeah, I've worked out in bracelets before, but it's not fun.
Yeah,
I wouldn't describe it as fun.
So here's the Royal Oaks I was talking about. I mean, these are the 39s. This one's absolutely beautiful. This is the 16202 with that kind of smoke kind of red dial and the gilt indices. You've got it's also titanium, but I mean these are just incredibly expensive. You know, like I don't really want to pull up Chrono 24, but I'll do some quick price checking.
Yeah, how much is that? I mean, the one that I do like is the black ceramic chrono, and but as best as I can tell, that's like long after you've spent six figures to get. So I don't know.
Oh, talking Rolex or?
No, I mean AP, the full ceramic chrono. That's lovely.
Oh, right. Yeah, one second. I can try and find that. Oh, I think I know the one.
Yeah. I definitely like the chrono look a bit, but the materials I want it in are probably some kind of gold, not necessarily yellow gold, or or the ceramic, which either they're very expensive, well they're all very expensive, and then they're very hard to get. So
well, again, these are like 41 mils, so you really need to go out and try one of these first before you even attempt to consider it, because I mean it does advertise as being a 41, but again, you know, it's huge. It's absolutely massive because of the integrated design. Hey, we got $5 Aussie from the Phoenician Seer. Thank you very much. What's the meaning of life from a Pinoy Aussie American resident? Still waiting for the answer from the Kiwi.
He's referring to me, but then still waiting for the answer from the Kiwi. I'd love to entertain you, Phoenician Cedar. I don't.
He asked on Archie's main show something towards me, and I think I must have accidentally kind of slagged it off. My apologies, Phoenician Cedar. You go on.
I would say fulfilling the tenets of your culture is the easiest path to happiness. So,
Jesus.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's slightly different things for different people. Like, I've met some families that are really into academic achievement, and they couldn't give a shit about someone who made like millions of bucks. What they really care about is, well, what kind of position do you have at a university or something like that? What kind of papers have you written? That sort of thing. For them, that's achievement. That's what pleases them. But for someone else, it may be something else. Like a lot of people, it should be family, but it's not true for everyone.
That's fair enough. Well, I mean, I guess for me, I can't really figure that out. I'm still young, but I will say, you gotta be true to yourself, and I think family comes first for me. So yeah, that's just a little short, brief answer from me. Hope it's the one you're looking for, Phoenician Cedar. What the fuck is old Puck Elf saying in the chat? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on. Golden Bob Angelic has been playing Gran Turismo again. Oh shit! There you go. It's a great game. That's a great game.
Nice.
We're going to talk some video games.
I got to get back into Gran Turismo. I've got my simulator and I haven't played it in a year.
Oh,
I gotta get back on. I don't know when that'll happen. I've got other priorities right now, but yeah.
No, that's fair enough. Well, I mean, you're in that position now where you could do like a full setup, have like a triple monitors and get the racing rig, what have you.
Well, I do have the racing rig and everything, and I like VR, so I've got the VR helmet.
Oh, wow. Wicked.
Yeah. It's,
I've
it's less
seen-
room and it's more immersive. The only thing you lack is resolution. The
Right.
actual screens are still higher resolution than VR.
Have you seen those rigs that are like they're kind of raised and they actually have these kind of hydraulic systems in them to simulate like rough sort of terrain and stuff like that? They're absolutely incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not even a dream, honestly. Like that's so outside of like what I'd be willing to commit to the space and the expense and the. Can you imagine how much effort it would be to set that up?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even be bothered to plug the PlayStation in and play, never mind setting up a rig that has motion control and tweaking it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But-
okay, go look at this one.
Yeah, on
He's playing a bit of rally there.
very cool.
That's sick, yeah.
Next Tuesday, I'm going to this thing at Caesar's Palace called the F1 Arcade. And it's newly set up and it's full of driving simulators and a bar. And Tudor are hosting an event there. So I'll be going to probably with the Pink Chrono and seeing what they've got for simulators.
Oh, sick.
See how it matches up.
Yeah, that'll be sick. Fuck yeah. I mean, I can't imagine how much something like this would cost, And I'd imagine if you're going to this event, they're going to have some proper setups as well.
I bet
Crazy.
you could buy all of that for less than the cost of a Pepsi.
Yeah, that's a safe bet. That is definitely a safe bet. I would even say retail. You could set that up cheaper than a Pepsi at retail.
Yeah. No. A Pepsi at retail is like 10K. I think that setup is probably in the teens.
Well,
Maybe more.
What do you think would be the most expensive part? Obviously, maybe the hydraulic system or the actual PC itself. I mean, PCs can be thousands.
Yeah, but the games aren't that demanding. So you don't
No,
even
they're
need that great of a PC.
Well, maybe they're a bit demanding if you're planning to run in VR, but for the most part, if you're going to do like a triple monitor setup like he's got here, I mean that'll be okay. I guess the main cost would be the sort of hydraulic system you had going on.
Yeah. I'd say it's the hydraulic system. That's got to cost a lot of money.
Chief Tit with the Aussie $2. Thank you, Chief Tit. A lot of talk. Get onto your next set, you fuckwit.
I'm doing it. I can't. I don't know if you can tell. I'm out of breath.
Well, we can't see anything, so we're just got to take your word for it. We're going to take your word for it. Sam Davidson of the £5. Thank you, Sam Davidson. Aussie, someone on a different channel was saying something about rectal scanning. About you, what the fuck? What is the backstory behind the rectal scanning?
Yeah, that one's easy. Like we were talking about the different genres of adult entertainment possible, and I'm a big fan of the Japanese industry, and one of the best companies called Rocket. They had one where the premise was that we live in a cashless society. And instead of having like smart cars and stuff, the ladies would just have to crouch over the top of a rectal scanner and, you know, just ID them, and then they could pay for things like if they were doing groceries and stuff like that. They'd have to show their brown eye. I thought that was pretty creative and hot.
Oh my god! Fuck me dead. I don't even know what to say about that. Jesus.
I don't know. That's what I think. Sort of like the clinicalization of
what the fuck
of otherwise extremely sensitive / sexual stuff. Like the complete normalization of depravity is the kind of thing that I like.
What have you done to me, Sam Davidson? I'd almost rather have Puck on. Holy fuck, man. Oh, fuck.
Is that enough? So I don't remember the exact code to go look it up. And I've tried to look it up. I did find it again after mentioning it on the stream like 2 years ago. And then I found it, but I cannot remember the code. So if you wanted to look it up, I can't help you. But if you start doing random searches for cashless payment systems and rectal scanning, you'll find something.
I'm good, bro. I'm fucking good. Oh my goodness. So what have we got here? P Clan is asking, what are the best exercises to strengthen the rectum?
Oh, well, it probably involves a kettlebell, but I don't know.
Kettlebell. Jesus Christ. Hey, and we got a £5 super sticker from the Sam Davidson. Thank you very much. I'm going to pull this up now. It's a little what is it? It's a little Milo. Here we go. Let's share the screen here. Thank you very much. Very kind of the Sam Davidson. We got a little Milo. So thank you. Fuck me dead. Chief Ted, hey, that's not very nice. Aussie expat needs a good fucking hiding. Oh, Jesus Christ, mate.
Oh dear.
Hey. That's not some Aussie camaraderie, some Aussie mateship, bogan mateship. What have you? Mikey Casio GTR. Fuck me dead. Next gen biometrics.
It's the future. It's the future.
Butthole scanning, rectal scanning. Yep. Bateman and Brown.
Do you want to live in that world? Like you go down the street and it's like, oh, I'd love to follow this woman into the store and see what she buys.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm really good. Jimmy says Puck is getting hella timed out. I mean, honestly, brother, he shouldn't even be here. He's just what a total shit show. Marcus Mandel. In the future, AI goblins could identify Japanese sluts based on the scent of their anus. I'm so glad that I read that out. Holy fuck. What's up, Morty's Diner? Good to see you, man. Hope you are
g'day,
well.
Morty. I'm on Morty's a lot. He's been streaming at hours that are more conducive to my life, so I've joined him a few times.
Yeah, he puts on a good show. You know, I like watching there from time to time, although I'm usually just lurking.
Yeah, and when he came to Vegas, we went to my AD, and we went to the Trump Hotel for a dinner. It was very nice.
You and Morty, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Anyone else find themselves in Vegas and want to catch up? You know, I'm always down to meet people in the Archieverse. It's always fun.
People in the Archieverse. Oh, they could work against you there. Work with me, not against me, big boy. Jesus. What else have we got? Jimmy's saying Morty is a cool fucker. He is. That he is. I wonder if did they do any watch talk on the previous show? I wonder. I mean, I was looking at some watches for Nick Miller, but I don't know. What would you recommend for someone in his shoes?
I couldn't understand what his criteria was. It seemed like he was budget constrained by what Archie was saying, and then he said anything but the sort. When I told you, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, he's always on the stream. He's working hard for his money. He's doing his DoorDash or Uber Eats or what have you. He actually does really good watch talk. You know, I like having him on. He wants to get like a Blancpain or something like that, which is obviously
he was dead set on a Blancpain. I mean, he wasn't really saying what he likes more or less. I mean, if he likes the Blancpain, just get the Blancpain. Like, there's no real finding. He's already found it, as best as I could tell.
Yeah, I guess I guess you got to aim for that later on and sort your other priorities out first. Yeah, like for me, I don't know. I was kind of recommending something like a Tudor or something as like a stepping stone. I mean, for me, my Tudor was my first watch. Good old 42mm Tudor Pelagos. Hey, we got Sam Davidson with the £5. Thank you again, Sam. Ozzy, what was it like meeting the watch reporter?
That was fun. Geez, who did I talk to about this? Yeah, so I was in my AD in Vegas at Caesar's Palace, and I was talking to my SA and the head of watches for Bucharest, and I look over their shoulders and I see someone looking at the pre-owned area, which is fantastic. If you're a watch nut, that's the best area in Vegas because you see all the brands. Extremely hard to get pieces. They're all there, because they're great prices. They're not hiding them away. They're not exclusive. It's like you just got to have enough money. But yeah, I look over my shoulder and I see Watch Reporter over there, and then. And I like Watch Reporter. I don't think he likes any of us, or anyone. I don't know, but I get a kick out of what he says. But I know what he says sometimes. Really nasty. I don't know if he's just joking, but holy shit. And I told my SA, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that person's here, and they go, wait, what do you mean? It's like that guy over there. He's got a YouTube channel. He's very funny, but he's also a complete ass. and has said some nasty things about people completely unqualified. They're like, what do you mean nasty things? I'm like, oh, I mean really nasty. And it's like, what do you mean? I was like, and I racked my head. I was like, oh, he's baselessly called people pedophile. I'm just like, but
yeah.
I told him like I like him, but he's kind of an
he's got
acquired
some
taste.
obsession with using the word Chomistan on stuff like that.
Yeah. So
$2 Of course, Watch Reporter was looking at you shitters.
Right. No, but anyone who likes watches should be looking at those, right? But
of course.
Anyway, I flag him down. I call him over. I shake his hand. I say, it's a pleasure to meet you. And goes, oh, you're blah blah blah. I think he made some comment about tuna can shitters or something like that. Because I undoubtedly I'd had a steel Rolex on, and I talked to him. I introduce him to who I'm talking to, and he starts telling them how to do their jobs. Basically, he's like, "You really should be selling watches to me because I really know this stuff and blah blah blah." And it was like, that's just literally what everyone says. You know what I mean? Like when they come in, like everyone thinks that they deserve the watch more than anybody else, but like really, that doesn't make you special. It makes you like pretty much everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did not make a good impression. I mean, I didn't give him the greatest introduction, but I'm sure they would have had. But I want to make sure I say facts. I was objective about what I said about him, but I also made clear that I liked him. Okay, so I didn't set him up for failure or something like that. I just said, be a little bit prepared. He's a bit of a character, but he used that character to basically tell them how to do their jobs. I'm just like, this isn't how you endear yourself by telling them that they're doing the wrong thing and that you're better than other people and stuff like that. They meet those kinds of people.
Was he doing like a video or something, or was this completely off camera?
No, this is all off camera. No, this is
fucking hell. So it's just him being a cunt, like no shtick.
Yeah, I don't think he thought he was being a cunt, but he was just trying to justify why they should sell a watch to him, basically.
Oh, okay.
And but that what that means is like he's telling them how to do their jobs. Like he was telling them in a comparative way. He's like, there's a lot of schmucks out here that don't know anything about watches and blah 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 and things like that. So he was sort of trying to point out that he's a much better person to sell a watch to than someone else. But this is not news to such
we got Mike
people.
the Snake joining us. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Guys, how you doing?
How you doing?
Doing
brother?
well. Just finished my workout. Or maybe I'll get one more set in. Let's get one more set in. Let's see what happens.
One more set in. Well, we can't see it, but we'll take your word for it. You know, go hard on that set. Get the blood pumping.
Yeah.
I just did that by exercising, by going to the store and buying food. That's
good,
my
man.
exercise for the day.
That's fair enough. What time is it for you, Mike?
It's 6:30 p.m. my time. Is
Oh,
it
shit.
6:30 my time? Yeah. Archie
That's
ended early and
Saturday. Yeah, he did.
yeah, it's a Saturday. People earlier were accusing me of like, gee, is there a stream that you're not on, Mike? And it's like, literally, I'm not. Yeah, I catch Archie's almost daily. Maybe not. I skip a day, a week or so. But I've been very much enjoying the dungeon shows. So fuck, I'm gonna jump on.
Fair enough, man. Well,
People
it's
are
always good
giving
to
me
have you on.
shit for it.
Mike,
it's like
fucking
you gotta tell me which AP I need to ask for. A first AP. Now I can go a little bit higher than most people's first, so not a code or an offshore, but
man, I'm the wrong dude to ask about AP. I'll just tell you right now. I'm not. I mean, I love the brand, and I absolutely acknowledge its hot horology, and that it's like probably it's part of the Holy Trinity and all that, and I'm very aware of the workmanship that goes into them, and even the names of all of the special finishings they put on the back and everything. But I'm just not a dress watch guy, so I don't know any of the model names or numbers. And I mean, if you pulled up a bunch of different of their
let's
out of
look
their
at them.
line, I'd tell you which ones I like the look of.
Yeah.
But they're almost all dress watches, so they're not going to be really like that. I would rock that watch all day on my own wrist. I mean, obviously Nautilus and Aquanaut, okay, but I don't even like them that much. I don't
like the tech.
Looks wise, I think they're 100 watches better looking than them. Hype wise, sure, I'd love to have one, but I fucking
I disagree on Patek. They don't have anything left. I mean,
the Royal Oak is decent. And
AP is doing fine at the Royal Oak, but I think Patek's got nothing left.
Oh yeah, like I said, the wrong guy to ask because I don't keep up on Patek. And
so this is a jumbo, right? Oh no, it's got the wait a minute. Yeah, this is the jumbo.
This is the
39
mil.
39
16202, right?
Yeah,
it's got two hands. Like these are the slimmest ones. I mean, they've got the petite tapisserie. Well, obviously tapisserie is French for tapestry. No worries, Mike. You sort your dog out.
Yeah, can you hear him barking back there?
Yeah, man, we can hear him. You're good.
Give me 2 secs.
I mean, obviously, this is like the one that pretty much everyone wants, but I don't know.
That's not true. That's not true. I mean, I've got a friend who now has 5 APs. He doesn't have a jumbo yet. He went with like the RD5, which is a jumbo, but it's not your basic steel jumbo.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is it's just like one of the hottest ones, like this is pretty much the grail for some collectors, the 15202 or like the latest, the 16202.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to go for like a real grail, I guess you could look vintage, maybe like a 5402. That'll be like the grail.
No, we're talking from the AD, so current catalog.
Oh, yeah, so you don't want to get something used. Okay, that's fair enough. So,
well, I mean, I've got an invite to go back to AP, so we'll see what can come of it. But you don't get what you don't ask for, so you've got to figure out what to ask for.
I'll leave the super chat here, and we'll get to that when Mike is back.
Are these really valuable over their retail?
I haven't actually looked at the retail price. I'll be honest with you, because
they've gone up so much.
Completely out of my league. But forgive me, Tan. I'm gonna just quickly look at some on Chrono 24. You're looking around 79,000 US used on the secondary market, roughly. So here we go. It's just one quick picture. We'll do some Chrono 24ing.
Yeah.
I apologize in advance, Tan.
And then AP's official.
Let's have a look. Bobby Google. What is this from retail?
The jumbo.
Yeah, the jumbo.
33,000 roughly. 33,000.
Yeah,
My
I was
apologies.
going to say around 30. I had one in my hand a couple of months back, and it's just a little bit small for me, but what a wonderful watch.
Real quickly, we've got a super chat here for you, Mike. Patel Philippe, $2 Canadian. Thank you, Tan. Mike, what was your favorite part of Jevon's appearance?
Oh wow. I jumped off that stream early when Puck wasn't able to like maintain. And every time he was let on, he just went straight to like wishing death on people's families and shit like that. And I just jumped off, and so I missed 4/5 of that entire stream. As far as I did catch a little bit of his girlfriend, and she reminded me a lot of that girl Carrie that was on.
Oh shit! Oh,
well, a little bit, not in terms of her political, like shoving her political ideas on people, but the way she sounded,
okay.
and the way she came across. She was very well spoken and very articulate and very caring, and she sounded like she was nothing but a good thing for Puck. But Puck was in a mood last night that he wasn't receptive to being, like to holding to the lines that aren't in jeopardy of taking the show down, right? And so I was kind of like, look, he's every time you let him on, he's gonna do this. He's in that way right now. There's no popping him out of that. So I said it early on that I was in favor of just like not banning him, but timing him out for that show, because
look, I mean, she's not even
as much
close
as I
to
love
Carrie,
Puck,
man.
I love Puck. I want him so bad to fucking work in the dungeon, man. I really do.
Yeah, well, I mean, he just sort of keeps going on those tangents as we've heard. I think at this point that the Puck is not to be discussed.
Yeah. Okay.
Look,
all
I
right.
mean, Carrie is she was batshit crazy. I mean, if you've seen her on her,
Oh yeah,
on her
no,
other
she
shows.
was.
And
But no,
obviously, Jevon doesn't even like Jevon is absolutely lovely.
she
So it's not even a fair comparison.
Yeah, no, I
That's
didn't
right.
mean to.
That's
I
right.
didn't
No,
mean
yeah,
to
that's okay,
compare the
Mike.
two in a negative manner.
Okay,
I thought
okay.
she was an absolute polite joy to talk to. We didn't get a chance to talk too much, but she was a complete gentlewoman, and I'd happily talk to her again. 100%. I thought she was very nice. Like I said, she came very articulate, very well spoken, and came across as very caring for Puck. And she came across as a very caring, very nice individual. That's my take.
Chief Tit says, "Tell me one nice thing about Puck, please. Just one." Well, I'll tell you, he loves himself. Definitely, that's my nice thing about him. He definitely loves himself. Anyway, what I wanted to do was obviously, if you're going to go to the world of AP, we can look at some APs here. What have we got on the desk here? What is this?
I'm just looking over.
That was your biggest fan? Huh? Sorry.
Yeah, the kids, they don't blow on their food. They need fans. I hate it.
No, fair enough. So, I mean, you got the code 1159. These are horrible. Yeah, not a fan personally. I mean, we could look at the Royal Oaks, the offshores.
No, only Royal Oak.
What about Vacheron? Anybody you want to look at?
I don't even know where Vacheron has an AD here in Vegas.
Because like my grail, like obtainable someday grail, is the 4500 3-hand blue 3-hander on a bracelet. Just their basic version 3 blue 3-hander. This just has that dial that you can just fall down into. It's so deep and beautiful, and I love everything about that watch. That's my grail. And Vacheron also has a lot of really hot horology pieces along the lines of AP and Patek. You know, if you want to get up there into the hundreds of thousands,
This is nice.
they got it too. You know.
Yeah.
This is nice. I do prefer the chronos on the Royal Oak. There's just something about having the pushers with their bolts on there. It just looks more substantial.
I love the rose gold. I mean, for me and my skin tone, this I wouldn't wear something like this. I mean, my budget wouldn't allow it. But I mean, for someone like you, I think these are sick. Also, I think there's a blue dial that these come with. Yeah, and these look really fucking good. If they've got some better pictures of the thing, I mean, this is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, like you really need to try them out. They're 41 mils, but obviously they're going to wear much larger due to their integrated.
They used to have a smaller chrono, right? Like 38
they've
or
got the
something.
38. Yes, 38. We can find those. We can find those. Oh Jesus, have a look at this. This is insane. Absolutely insane here. It's got a frosted gold. It's got a rainbow bezel. I mean, this is just nuts. This is a real sort of show pony piece. I mean, Royal Oaks in general are pretty show pony-esque, if you ask me. Hey, these are nice. This is absolutely beautiful. You got a 38 mil perpetual calendar, so it's not a chronograph. You got the moon phase there as well. You got everything. Hey, we got a Canadian.
This is
$2.
absolutely gorgeous, but I wouldn't pay for a perpetual.
It's crazy. Patel Philippe, $2 Canadian. Mike the Snake, have you ever dabbled in the occult?
No.
Mike? Oh, right.
No.
What religions have you dabbled in?
What's that?
What religions have you dabbled in?
I lived in a Kali temple for almost 2 years. I lived in the Krishna temple in Hawaii for about 6 months. I went to Christian grade school, Catholic high school for half the high school. The other half was just public school. Then after that, kind of went on a little religious quest of my own, ended up in the Kali temple, then went to Hawaii and lived in the Krishna temple there.
Yeah. It sounds like you're going to end up in everybody's hell.
Everybody's house?
Hell.
Howler?
It's hell, Mike.
Hell. No. Fire and brimstone.
Fire and brimstone.
The Buddhists are like, you're not getting reincarnated. You didn't even really believe in that. And then they go, you're going down. The Catholics are going to go, you don't even deserve limbo. Like, what's going on here? You knew about Jesus and then you went off and did this other stuff? Come on.
No, you're totally right. I didn't understand the word at first. But you're dead on, because I am more of a believer of the ancient alien theory, and the fact that there was some genetic intervention that went down that changed everything. I believe that story so much more than I believe in any religion text that has nothing physical to show. Whereas if you open your mind and even easy way to do it is change the word angel to alien, and then they all came from the stars. The angels came from above. Every religion starts with, our creators came from the stars and gave us knowledge. Blah 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 blah. They're all
sorry to interrupt, but bring that watch back up. That's gorgeous.
Sorry. Yeah,
is that just a black dial 38 mil steel or something?
No, that was the blue dial. So this is the 38 mil here.
They're
about 32.
That's the one.
32,000.
What is that? 37, 38 millimeters, 39?
38 mils, Mike. Yes.
Black dial steel, black dial and steel. Is that what that is?
Blue dial steel.
Blue dial.
Still the jumbo model, still, right?
No.
No, this is just a self-winding chronograph.
Okay.
You're looking at 11 mils thick. I mean, they are 32,500 Swiss franc, and they trade at roughly 45,000 US.
There's not much of it.
That's about 5 over retail, if you're lucky enough to get one.
That white gold?
No, this is steel. This is steel.
Steel, yeah.
Wow.
What's crazy is, the chronos aren't that much of a premium over MSRP.
I
You
think
couldn't
this was
flip
made
it.
really nicely as well. You know, it's 38 mils
Yeah.
and it's 11 thick, so it's really great dimensions. I love something like this.
I'll tell you what would be
Absolutely.
scary is asking for one without ever wearing one or seeing it first.
You would want to check it out beforehand. Hey, Patel Philippe, $2
Yeah.
Canadian. Thank you, Patel. Mike the Snake, what do you think doppelgangers want from us?
My doppelganger that I happened to witness was through the television watching a World Cup soccer game. So I honestly don't think, at least mine didn't want anything to do with me.
Oh.
Do you think maybe he's shaking the pressure on?
I'm Nicolas Cage's doppelganger. Might be a little younger, but
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
I mean, I literally saw my actual doppelganger. Like, I mean, somebody that there was no mistaking. I had people come and confirm it. That was literally me transported there, and you know, like I said, they were just enjoying a football game.
you know, Blondie has a doppelganger. I've seen Blondie's doppelganger. There's a porn star which looks exactly like Blondie. I'm not being fallacious or anything. Like I'm telling you, looks exactly the same as Blondie. It isn't. I'm not accusing Blondie or anything. Like I hope it's a compliment. Like if I said, "Hey, I've seen you. Like you, there's a guy in porn who's very successful. Looks just like you know." I hope it's a compliment. But honestly, absolute doppelganger. And I haven't mentioned her name to anyone in the Archieverse because I don't want anyone to make anything of it and be silly or stupid or make funny videos something like that.
Which porn star?
I heard you say you
No,
said
no, you're not gonna. You're gonna have to do the homework that I've done. You know.
I heard
yeah.
I heard you say not to be fallacious, but didn't you mean to say fallatioless?
This homework of yours, I'm guessing you're doing
Yeah.
in the comfort of your bedroom with the door closed and the tissues out. Black Cat 997, $5. Aussie Vacheron AD at the Palazzo. Mike the Snake joining alien cults adds to your legendary status.
Hey man,
Vacheron AD at Palazzo. I think I know the one you're talking about. It's down near the fountain, and it's flanked by Lange and Cartier and IWC. I think it's down there, but I know that AD. They owe me a favor, but honestly, I don't actually like anything from Vacheron.
Real favor. Yeah.
Well, I bought some jewelry from them, so normally that is how
Says-
people get something.
LaVey's granddaughter is Taylor Swift. That's Jevon in the chat. What's up, Jevon? Nicholas Mange.
I talked to Jevon last night, and honestly, it was the first time talking to her. I literally had no idea that she was the legend that she was, and we did have a fine conversation, and it was nice meeting her. It was nice meeting her, but I was literally talking to somebody I knew nothing about, had no idea who she was. So if I said anything, I know I didn't say anything out of line or anything, but
Bateman, if your choice, like if money was no object, what's the material that you'd want? You say you're getting one, or that you'd want a Royal Oak in. What's the material?
Ooh.
Would you want steel so you could wear it more often, presumably, or it's so special that there's no point trying to downplay it, so you get like sand gold or something?
Just steel, man. That's all you need. Like, I love the 16202s. Those are so beautiful. I would love to, just have one under my camera and just shoot the shit out of it. Just try and make some magic happen with the camera. I love that.
So no messing around with complications, just straight to 16202.
Straight to the 16202, man. Yep.
Oh,
is platinum softer than steel? Which one's more scratchable?
That's a good question. Ultimately, it's sort of like asking which one between titanium and steel, which one's more scratchable.
Okay, so
I think it comes down to
both pretty darn hard metals. They're not super soft.
No, but what I mean is like between between steel and titanium, technically titanium doesn't scratch as easily, but in reality, they show scratches more easily. They aren't as deep, but they show the scratches more easily. And I think the scratches are less visually appealing than the scratches are on steel. Like I've never seen a heavily worn titanium watch and thought, oh, that looks nice. But I've seen countless steel watches that have had normal wear and tear, and I'm like, no, it's looking great. You get what I mean? The
That's right.
titanium
Yeah.
scratches are just a lot more apparent. You know, they don't.
Wow.
That's what I feel.
I've worked extensively with titanium, especially the grade 3 and 4, which is the more scratchable and the more grayish titanium. Working as a machinist
Yeah.
at the knife shop, but our finishes were always bead blasted, and so we didn't send any out just in a natural titanium finish. So I can't
Yeah.
really comment on the scratches because
So this is a very well worn Chris Reeves Sabenza. So this is bead blasted titanium, and it's very well worn. But it's meant to look worn, but I'm not sure I like how the scratches look.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying I want to get rid of it, but I'm
Sure.
saying like they're very apparent when you look at it. Like it doesn't. It's very uneven in terms of the light and
Yeah,
yeah. I don't
I'm
know.
looking. I mean, this knife spent many years in my pocket, and now that I'm looking at it, it also has a lot of little micro scratches in the bead blasting finish. I just never even paid any heed to it.
Yeah, but if you look at the blade,
Well,
which is steel, obviously,
of course,
and it's probably got way more scratches, and it just looks incredible.
actually, um, well, this one the flats have been sanded, but the blade flat area has been bead blasted as well.
Yeah,
So then there's just an edge right here that's silver, and
I get
the
you.
sides. I don't. Let me see. What's my other one? My other one
Real
is
quickly, hang on, Mike.
murdered out.
Murdered. Oh shit. Patel Philippe, $2 Mike the Snake, top 3 best and worst part of working in the pawn shop.
Oh, it's good. This is gonna be good.
This is gonna be good.
Good question, Patel.
One was that I basically, the owner showed up once a week to pick up the money.
Wait, is this the best or is this the worst?
These are
So
the
we got
three best things.
3 best. Okay.
Yeah. So I basically, as long as I vacuumed at the end of the day and I was there and sold videos and checked videos and did my job, I had a TV and a computer, and so I just had my run of the place. And then another great part about it was the place that worked 2 doors down. The girls from that place like to come over and hang out with me a lot. So a lot of
Oh, that's
fun
nice.
was had with them many times. And it was directly across the street from my favorite bar that I used to go to after work and play pool. Finish my night out at. Those are probably the 3 best things. 3 worst things: the weirdos, the weirdos, and the boss. No, the weirdos. The boss's son was a absolute lying sack of shit, and the boss himself was just a money grubbing foreign guy. I forget what nationality, but like the only reason he was doing this was because he did a calculation on paper and it worked out, and he got the stock. He bought a store
My
out.
question is, did anyone return any like DVDs that would have been like sticky or anything?
Well, I had to check. We bought used CDs. People come in with garbage bags.
Oh shit!
And so I had to check all these CDs every day, all day long, to make sure they worked before I could put them out in the used sale aisle. Right. So
Yeah.
I was so desensitized to sex. I didn't want it. I didn't want to talk it. I didn't want to do anything. So after work, when I go to the bar, that's when that was my dick period. When I was like, I didn't want to, I didn't no interest in meeting girls. I wanted to play pool and drink. Whatever. I gotta go eat dinner.
No, that was
I'll
a
see
good
you guys
story,
later.
Mike. That was a good
No,
story.
no, Mike, I got a song for you before you go. I won't stay long, Mike. I won't stay long, but I got a song that goes. Now, here's my song. Here's my song. It goes, my name is Mike the Snake. I have been on these streams for over 10,000 hours. Yes, I
Boot
have.
this motherfucker.
I could have been a doctor or a lawyer, but I've been all for Archie. What do you think, Mike? Where you been? Where'd you go, buddy?
Jesus, so we scared him off. Fuck, we did.
Oh, man.
Patel
Mike, I'll
Philippe,
leave.
$2
I'll
Canadian
leave.
dollars. Dirk Alfred's Miller time. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully Mike comes back.
Yeah, we want Mike.
Yeah, I missed
You
the
scared
main
him off.
show. I didn't realize that it was the show was named after me. I would have stopped what I was doing and done that instead if I was doing something else.
Yeah,
I was
man.
busy.
We're
I
trying
was
to get
like,
some
holy fuck.
recommendations for you, brother.
I look
Hey,
back, I'm
on
like,
Nick.
holy shit, this fucking show was named after me. So that's why I'm jumping on now to apologize. Basically, missed that.
Oh,
I fucked up because
because
if I had seen that, I would have obviously been there. Fuck.
Hey,
For sure, man.
Bateman.
Yeah.
Did you know that I did some calculations on the earlier show for Mike? Did you hear about my calculations that I made?
No, what did you work on?
So Mike said he's been on the streams for over 6 years, right? So I calculated it out to like something like if you average it out to 5 hours a day, and I was being conservative when I came up with 5 hours a day, and it comes out to a little over 10,000 hours on the streams. What do you think about that?
That's not. Well, I mean, that's including the dungeon. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about all streams. Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, that's a long time, man.
10,000 hours, bro.
That's a lot of mileage, brother.
You could have been like a doctor or a lawyer or
I'll give him a break, man. Come on. We love Mike.
It could have been a master like watch box builder, a master lathe bowl artist. You know what I mean?
Holy shit, that's a business idea. I would actually buy a watch box made by Mike. That's fucking genius.
Did you know about Mike's watch box business venture?
No.
Oh, that's classic, man. So Mike came up with the idea. He's like, I'm gonna make some watch boxes, right? And then Sod was like, that's brilliant. And they were gonna go and Sod got Mike all these orders, and then basically Mike welched out on doing the orders for him. Like Mike couldn't keep up. Like Mike didn't even produce one watch box when he said he was gonna do it for Sod.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Sod like had this was years ago, and Sod had all these orders up and ready to go. It's classic.
Oh shit.
I'm looking to make a watch box, but I would make sure that I could actually scale it before I would ever take an order.
I like your watch box. I think that Pelican case was brilliant.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm still working on it. I think I've got something better than what I've been doing with the foam and stuff. I found silicone epoxy. It's used for casting and stuff, but it means I can make the foam in one piece instead of, effectively machined and glued together, but just one contiguous piece. It should be awesome.
We got a member chat from JT 6 months. He says, in that time, he could have at least learned how to play Come As You Are on the bass. Chief Pitt says, shut up and do some curls, you faker.
I've finished my curls. I'm done. I'm now doing my post-workout meal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Check this out. Check this out. From Costco, you can get sous vide rare steak just ready to go.
Oh my
Beautiful.
God, that looks fucking beautiful, mate.
Do you have Costco in New Zealand?
No, I think we do actually. I think it's just recent. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We have one up in Auckland, but the prices are ridiculous. I saw they
Really?
like they had. Am I thinking of Costco? It might be something else, but one of these stores they had fucking Omegas in there, and they were like fucking 20-30 grand for like these little Equateras or like DeVilles or something. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Well, that's 20 or 30,000 New Zealand dollars. So it comes out to like normal for US.
Actually, no. I don't even think they were Equateras or DeVilles. It was like some shit you see on Joma Shop. You know, like ones you've never seen before, pretty much.
Yeah, Costco jewelry is sort of like hit and miss. They have gotten Rolexes before, but they're all aftermarket, so they're not cheap, and they're often not desirable either.
Yeah.
I love the Aquaterra. I think it's one of the most underrated watches around.
Oh, those are great. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I sold my only Omega this morning.
What'd you sell? Speedmaster?
Yeah, I sold the Speedmaster, 5,000 cash.
That's good.
That's a good price.
For the buyer, yeah. I think for a private sale, I should have. It should be closer to 5.5 to 6. But I wanted it out of my hair. It was a local buyer, so I'm like, this is going to be easy. So
fair enough.
5,000 is fine.
Was it the Heslite?
David SW offered 4.5.
Was it Heslite or Sapphire?
Sapphire.
Holy
Still under
fuck,
warranty. Yeah, pretty good.
That's a real good.
4.5 years. So still under warranty. Almost perfect condition. Yeah. I mean, what do you think I should have got for it?
No, I mean, like, if you're happy that it's gone, you know, and the buyer's local.
Yeah, you're not going to change my mind. But I mean, as best as I could tell, 6K. Someone could have paid 6K for it. Could have.
Hey, this is funny. Chief Kid said he traded the Omega to buy Rolex dumbbells. See
hey, you tell me. Well, is that a smart move? If you heard someone said they sold their luxury watch to buy fitness equipment, is that a dumb move?
No, but then you also got to tell them that you got like 50 Rolexes, right? That just sit there and
yeah. It's like I didn't give up any Rolexes.
Yeah, exactly.
How you doing, Nick Miller? What are you doing, bro? What's Nick doing?
Hey, champ. How are you doing, champ?
Champ?
You doing good?
I'm the winner! Look at me! Look at me! I'm the winner! I'm doing well.
That's good.
Actually, I'm not doing well. I think I came down with a virus or something, and it's not Corona, but I've been shit.
Have you seen Alex Stein's vaccine song that he sang a song at the Dallas City Council? It just came out like this. The most recent video by Alex Stein. Really, really, really good.
Who's Alex Stein? I don't even know who Alex Stein is.
He's a political.
It's like a comedian.
Shitstirrer. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He dissed AOC. He's like big booty Latina.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. He saw it at the foot of Congress, like, and she got up. I don't know. She was kind of getting upset, but I don't know. It's kind of funny.
I think
Jesus.
Yeah,
she's going to be our next president.
I've been shitting my brains out.
You reckon? Fucking
man,
hell.
I'm all for it. I'm a full blown Democrat now. I'm a full blown Democrat. I'm like, get the wokeness in, get those children drag queen story out. I'm burning this motherfucker down. My journey
I tell you, ironically, I don't think AOC actually gives a shit about trans people. Ironically, I think that was the mainstream Democrats that wanted that.
They all have to confirm is part of the law.
Hey, Nick Miller, anybody ever tell you you got really good audio? Like, what do you do for your audio settings?
I think it's just having bad internet.
No, it's his internet. Yeah.
It's that Canadian infrastructure.
Yeah. You just got to pay Rogers half of your salary, and then you can get 1 megabit.
No, I was going through a forest.
There you go. Now you're saying,
Is that where the bodies are buried in the forest?
Jesus, I think he just got snatched in the forest. He's just gone. He's gone.
The Kraken got him. The Kraken.
The Skinwalkers, something like that. But tell Philippe, please. You put a Justin Trudeau shirt. Fuck. Sorry, Dirk.
You know that I think isn't Justin Trudeau?
Oh,
like sandwich.
Isn't he like dating Katy Perry?
Yes, it's official. Yeah, it's official.
Wow.
I don't know what to be. Is that good for them? It's sort of like Avril Lavigne and that guy from Nickelback getting together. It's like, okay, you're both hated, so that's fine.
Shit. Oh, Nick, the audio's the comms, the comms. The comms are rough.
Hey, so talking watches, AP, what do you want out of AP? What should I get?
If I were you, can you get the titanium 16202? That thing looks sweet. I showed that before.
Titanium 16202. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking hard to get, but I mean,
yeah.
Actually, I don't know. This is like some heavy shit. Even though it's
yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later. My hard-on's getting off right now.
Hey, take care, Dirk.
I can't do too many watches. I'm gonna go back and play Battlefield 6.
Sorry about my internet, boys. I'm driving through fucking shitty Canadian society.
All right. So this is the 39mm titanium Royal Oak.
I don't know. The red doesn't do it for me.
You don't like the red? Okay. Guess not, then. What else can we look at? I mean, I think that's insane.
What I worry about is these things breaking. Like, they're not Rolexes, so...
So this is... Hang on, what is this one here? This is the 15202 BC, which I believe is... What is this? This is a white gold, I believe. Yeah, this is a white gold. And so it's a kind of a bit of a salmon dial going on.
Must be expensive.
That's exactly what Archie would say. It's expensive, but, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they are quite delicate watches, you know. Like, I wouldn't... I just got to be careful, just like any sort of watch. You know, a lot of people go golfing in their watches. I would avoid that. That'll likely fuck you
I
up.
play golf in my watches. But Archie really disliked that idea. And I said, no, I want a 1908 and I'm going to play golf in it. But what I'm saying isn't even original. If you look up Phil Mickelson, he played in a Cellini all the time.
Yeah, it's just the risk that you are going to possibly cause damage. I mean, one guy I used to watch, his name was Watch Eric. He had like an offshore, and he was playing golf with it, smacking some balls, and he broke the thing. You know, like they're very easy to break, especially if you're golfing with them. You know, that sort of shock that it can get sent into the watch from your swing. It can just cause a lot of damage. So I just wouldn't even risk it. You know, I wouldn't risk it.
I played a decent amount of golf in my Submariner and my Explorer. They're fine.
That's fair enough. I mean, it's fair enough, man. I mean, I don't know if would a warranty cover that. Maybe you could ask them.
But they're fine, so it's not like it actually needs to.
Watch Eric, the dude in Florida, says Jimmy. Yeah, I mean he's usually got the sunnies on. You know, you'll catch him in a black shirt with the jeans. He's rocking like a Rolex or something. He's driving the Porsche. Yeah, he was. I remember one video he was talking about how he broke his AP because he was golfing with it. So I mean, like it's a risk, you know. Like I think maybe if you wanted to avoid that risk, like altogether, maybe you could go with like an RM or something. Who knows? But
yeah.
I think it's just peace of mind. I'll just take it off altogether. That's just me personally.
But
Jimmy, yeah,
you got to understand. Do you play golf?
I used to. I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah, so you'll understand. Do you know how much in your life has to be going right for you to go onto the golf course and enjoy a day playing golf?
It depends how you got your priorities. You know what I mean?
Sure, but in general, like if you're on the golf course, a lot of things have to be going well. In general,
yeah.
Like you can't be. You're probably feeling good. You're probably healthy. You've obviously not completely financially destitute. Otherwise, you've got better things to do than spending money on greens fees and such. A lot has to be going well for you to be playing golf. And why not amp it up with your favorite timepiece?
Fair enough. I mean, I guess I don't really see that kind of correlation or attachment between, sort of having the need to take my watch to the golf course.
Well, Bateman, can you hear me, Bateman?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so basically, golf is something that is central to the actual urban planning of American society, like much more than it is around the world. Like the courses are all around the wealthy suburban areas of every metropolitan city, inside the cities and around them. So golf is like a huge thing in affluent areas of the United States. Every single city basically has golf courses as its central thing. Country clubs, golf clubs, private clubs, they're all like around that theme, and like luxury shit like Four Seasons Hotel and restaurants and shit. So that kind of thing is like, it makes golf the pastime of that kind of leisure high class. So you do wear luxury shit. You know what I mean? It's not about playing golf, really. It is, but it isn't.
Yeah, and then you've got lunch after in the clubhouse, and you've got people to meet, socialize with. No, not that I'm telling you that in the clubhouse it's full of Rolexes and APs, but you know what?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I like being seen with a nice watch.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, back when I was playing golf, it was me spending time with my father. We would just hit the golf course, and then afterwards we'll just we'll just go back home. That was it. There was no sort of lunch. We just shoot the shit, and I guess we did sort of spend a lot of time on the golf course, and I sort of got some tuition lessons, things like that. I guess it was a completely different time back then.
I guess you guys were actually
could you imagine
recreationally playing? You guys were recreationally like hobbyists, as opposed to like country club enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Golf clubs are country club enthusiast thing.
Could you imagine? So I mean, hopefully I can start taking my son out to the golf course. But could you imagine if your dad had, a Rolex Submariner of your birth year on, and these memories of playing golf with him were with that watch as well, and he eventually handed it down to you?
Yeah,
I mean, that's literally what I do. My Submariner is my son's birth year, and I do intend on handing it down to him when he makes me a granddad.
That's fair enough then. There you go.
That's proper.
And so, I mean, this is the one that
enjoy it,
mentioned right off the rip. Well, I mean, you could wear this on the golf course. What do you think?
That's what scares me. That's what really scares me. Is like, just because it's steel doesn't mean you can treat it like a real sports watch.
This picture doesn't really do it any justice. Like, these are just fucking amazing, especially like if you can examine that sort of fine tapestry, like on under a macro lens or something. Sam Davidson says Watch Eric is the coolest guy who has a watch channel. Yeah, I loved watching his videos. I haven't seen him in a while.
I think he's cool.
He's fucking awesome, man. I love his watches, his videos. So
I think he's cool.
He's very cool.
See, if I fuck up a Rolex, it's going to cost how much to service? Like $1,200 or something? It's not nothing, but I'm not going to die from it. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair enough.
But an AP to service like a Perpetual or a bloody Chrono just because you like the look of it. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I mean that's why I'm saying, just avoid playing golf or something like this. Anyway.
Yeah, with an AP, but the Rolexes hold up fine.
Well, so they're supposed to, yeah.
I think the biggest thing you have to worry about is potentially bracelet stretch. If it's not properly fitting, gets around your wrist, and you take a whack, it'll put a lot of stress on the bracelet.
Yeah, you might, cause some sag. I don't know if they're using the same kind of like ceramic sort of sleeved pins that they're now using in the Rolexes. I could be wrong. I think maybe they're just still using screws, to my knowledge. I know there's like a screw and then, a pin that's covered by a screw, I believe. Something like that.
Well, I mean, Rolexes on steel don't have a ceramic sleeve, but their gold ones do.
Matt Globster says, this is soy talk. Okay, he just wants us to fucking... No, fair enough, mate. You just wear the fucking thing and enjoy it. Take it through everything. Fair enough, enough.
Look, you break a luxury watch while playing golf. That's literally a luxury problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
First world problem.
Like, if that's the biggest problem in your life, a lot of things must be going very well.
That's right. That is right. I actually want to like share a video about this thing because I mean I love just sort of looking at these and sort of just going on to the detail. Like if you can pick up something that's when you go and have a browse at AP, like please, you know, like we would love to see it. I mean, this is just incredible, you know. And like especially like on the rotor as well. I mean, look how good the side profile is there. Obviously, this is a video from Team also with thewatchbox.com. Incredible finishing on the bracelet, you know.
Hold them through the light. You can see that there's channeling between the links to give better.
He can describe it better than I can.
Bottom to avoid pinching skin or pulling hair. All of it's integrated into one piece as the original designer Gerald Genta envisioned a bracelet that just happened to include a timepiece.
Let's have a look at the rotor as well. I mean, this is beautiful, right?
Changed. Power reserve's gone up from 40 hours to 55. We've gained a quick set function. The beat rate is now 4 hertz rather than the previous 2.75 hertz. And you can see the old single-sided balance cock's been replaced by a dual anchored and better braced balance bridge to add greater shock resistance. And you can also see an unusual remote stud holder. See how the stud holder or the hairspring is actually mounted on the bridges and not on the balance bridge itself? This is a little quirk that was drawn from the pocket watch era. And my understanding is it's designed to make it easier to set and fix the stud holder in one position during service. It's also kind of artful and handsome, and the piece, the little steel component that's used to hold the stud, it features satination on its top and micro beveling on its edge, so it's nicely finished. This is something you'll see in the pocket.
Great vid, Arch. What do you think of that one? Aussie expat bit of you?
Yeah. He obviously knows his watches very, very well.
Oh yeah.
I just hate these videos. It's just because of the photography. Like he's got this, relatively wide lens on it, and you're getting so much information, and there's something about the video that it'll never make a fantastic watch look fantastic. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. I mean, like at least it does have a good focus, but I mean, like it doesn't help with StreamYard that we're streaming in 720p, so that's obviously going to saturate a lot of the detail.
Right.
Not to mention, like his camera is picking up a lot of the detail, but it's doing it like at an average level, you know. Like whereas if you're looking at like high level photography gear, like there might be some issues with the aperture, but like the stuff that's in focus is going to look absolutely beautiful. So
yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's lacking an actual macro lens, and he's just holding it too close to the camera, and it just, I don't know, there's something very underwhelming about these videos. And he's rattling off amazing things. He knows all the stuff, you know what I mean? But
you know what, he doesn't ever say anything about aesthetics, because aesthetics are polarizing. He says things in specs with a very thorough thesaurus. A lot of excellent vocabulary, and he knows all the specs, and he knows it. He can rattle it off, and he knows it himself. But he's not talking much about aesthetics. He hints at aesthetics. He hints at his own tastes. That's why he's tasteful. But a lot of it is just a thesaurus and specs, and he doesn't really give a lot of his own opinion.
There's zero emotion. There's no like imagination of like, could you imagine wearing this to a wedding or something like that?
There's no cultural context whatsoever. He doesn't describe like so a little bit. Usually, if he talks about vintage a little bit, or he talks about where it's from, or he talks about the guy like F.P. Jour, and he'll mention shit about him, but it's not really like the aesthetics of it. He doesn't talk about any aesthetics really.
Yeah,
because it's polarizing.
And he'd never say something like, "This is for a guy who's a little bit out there." You know what I mean? It's a great piece.
Yeah, he'll be like,
if you're already too deep into.
He'll say like, this is the Aston Martin and this one is the Bentley. Or if you want to go American, he'll be like, that's the Lincoln, that's the Cadillac. And you're like, oh, great. Like, now I get it. No, you don't. It's just the fucking weird reference point that doesn't really make sense because it's not talking about the cultural aesthetic context.
Yes. Yeah. Great observation. That's what I'm missing. Like there's no emotion about it. It's so underwhelming, basically.
It's good if you just want to look at the watch, keep him on mute, maybe hear what he has to say about the specs, but you know, look when he close ups and he changes the lighting around it. It's kind of good to see the different angles.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of just straight photography, with a lot of coverage, as in a lot of models covered, I find this channel called Jazz Time is really good. Like they have very good photography, although, you know, I think they're just dealers, so they only cursorily know enough about watches. But I do like looking at Jazz Time's videos, and there's many a Grail piece that I've got on speed dial and YouTube to look at my Grail again. So yeah.
Let's have a look here.
What is your Grail?
At the moment, still like Platona, Platinum Daytona.
Yeah, that's
current
cool.
gen.
I mean, shit, you just got the.
I love platinum. I love Rolex. I love platinum. Can't go wrong. Like
Yeah.
Which
I actually had the
configuration did you
opportunity to
get?
buy one about a year ago, and
Which one would you get?
it was Platinum Daytona.
Yeah, so like there's two different dial configurations.
Yeah. So the one I was looking at was diamonds. I think I'd prefer it without diamonds.
Oh,
And I was looking at it, and it was in my hands, and I just didn't feel it. And so I said no. And then I bought a gold one. I was super happy, and I was like, okay, now it's time to get a platinum. so I'm back on the horse. I'm back on the horse.
Nice.
That land dollar, you just got the land dollar, right? Was that for the wife or?
Yeah, that was for my wife. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that sucked. That really sucked. You know, I've just retired, so I put a certain amount of cash away.
Your wife's a fucking baller, dude.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's a crazy piece.
Yeah, she's out
She's
tonight
gonna
being
show
a
that
baller
off,
in
you
front of
know?
other people.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, this is Daytona here.
Yeah.
insane.
So the problem with the Platinum Daytona is it's very understated. In person, it is not more of a watch than you see in the photos. It's perhaps less. But the Platinum Daytona, it's more about the idea of the watch than the watch itself. You know what I mean? It's the pinnacle. And at the time, I just wanted something flashy, actually.
But you have to understand
And
it's the pinnacle
it's not
for the
flashy.
casual. It's not dressy at all, really.
Yeah.
Rolex has
And
a
so
reputation.
I wasn't really there. I wanted a trophy piece that looked like a trophy. So in the end, I bought a gold Daytona, and I'm super happy. And now I'm sort of I want the silent, casual, nobody looks at it, but it happens to be a six-figure watch. That's kind of what I want at the moment.
You got to understand that the watch was not popular, and then it became popular as Rolex became chic and elitist hype and trendy, right? Like the hype, the chic. That's where the Daytona got its popularity after the Steve McQueen or whatever. But it wasn't even popular for a very long time because people valued an elegant Art Deco conformity in society. It was like if you go to Eastern Europe today, it's like that. It was like that here in America. So that continued into the 70s. So people still wanted the dress watches, and there was a backlash, 80s and 90s against more of the liberal stuff. So there was. It wasn't until like the late 2000s, early 2010s that the Daytona really became ultra hype. And you got to understand that means objectively, that means it's a mass culture trend. It's a mass culture trend that wasn't acceptable previously when the standards were quite high in a different way.
Yeah. I tell you what weirds me out about, you're 100% accurate. What weirds me out about the Daytona story is why does the hype for the modern Daytona, which starts with the 41 series movement, so that clearly was, when hype really set in. The Zenith era made them rare, but it was really once Rolex had their in-house movement that it really took off.
Yeah,
why, after that point, are people looking at the previous generation Daytonas, and why are those the ones that are now hugely valuable? Because they were always unwanted. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Because there's basically the trendy thing was the Daytona that became ultra stylish. So the steel bezel ones, the metal bezel ones, and the previous ones, people didn't recognize that for its stylishness today there's a saturation. You got to understand the Daytona popularity really comes in tune with social media. There's a really big social media thing with the elitist watches, like including the Royal Oak and the Nautilus and stuff like that. So that's where the Daytona is always used as a flashy symbol. Whereas now that that's been saturated, it's been a snowball effect. The Daytona was king for like all the bubble, all the 2020, everything. So there's a saturation, and now people are recognizing the other one because society's getting a little bit dressier, but also they just want a Daytona because it's just so saturated at this point, and it's still rare that they'll just take the 90s one and it'll be blingy a little bit, you know. But it's really still about that snowball effect, and those new ones that are really it's all about bling, you know. That's why I like the Platinum Day-Date in a way that has, it's obviously a bling watch, but you have to have it have the tasteful subtext, the civilizational culture aesthetic of the actual brand. It doesn't just look like a Royal Oak that a soccer player wears or a rapper. It has a gothic aesthetic, like a sparse style gothic aesthetic with when you put it with the olive dial and the stick Romans. That's a kind of perfection on Rolex's part. It has an elitist side that's the mass culture aesthetic, the hype side, the chic, but it has the subtext where it's like a cool, like fucking Dracula castle watch. Like it is a serious cool subtext like that. So you got to look at certain watches in that way of, if there's so much on the surface level, like they're so sporty that you can't see what's beneath it, that means it's kitsch. It's kitsch. It doesn't have any true art, no real quality to it.
That's a very interesting analysis. Very interesting analysis. And I love the Zenith era black and white dials.
Sorry to interrupt you, but just so you understand, because I feel like you're getting it. The reason is because civilizational culture has been expressed in aesthetic form, and when you have optimized civilization, that's what we're physiologically inclined for, like the optimal good, and we sense it physiologically, intuitively. So when we expose to it, it imparts on us that effect. So we can also obviously sense anti-civilization and anything like intuitively. So when you look at the avant-garde and those chic and hype watches, that's a mass culture aesthetic that actually is a bit anti-civilizational. That's why it's kind of like a fetish aesthetic. It's got a good side, like an elegant Art Deco, you know, roots. It's not like a totally like weird watch, like an MBMF or whatever. But that's super avant-garde, right? But the avant-garde, the more you go into it, the more fucking weird and dark and negative it gets. It's anti-civilizational. Elegant and Art Deco are the masculine and feminine, and then you have the avant-garde is this like disgusting abomination, but you can combine them and it's not too bad. Like you can have a casual avant-garde. It's, you know, Seikos are casual avant-garde. It's not a bad aesthetic. It's just avant-garde can go really bad really soon. And I feel like the Royal Oak is jeopardized. Like it's just turned to shit because the way they made it in the last 15 years. You know, it's like tainted.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I've done the workout, so I don't need the FXD. Since we're looking at Daytonas.
Let's have a look. Oh, you got the Banter Daytona. Is that the new one or the previous Shen?
No, 2021.
116?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Have you tried the latest ones?
I've got a gold 12 series.
Okay. Do you feel like the 12 series wears a bit larger than the 11 series?
It doesn't wear larger. It is larger.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well, I mean, it's supposed to be like 40 mils, right? But I mean,
no. So this is 38 mil.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
38.4.
Yeah.
You take calipers to it's 38.4. You take calipers to the rose gold of the 11 series, and that's 40. So they played around with the case sizes and bezel sizes on the 11 series. On the 12 series, they basically said all cases are now the same case as the 11 series rose gold model or white gold model. So there's no variation anymore. You don't get the asymmetry that you have on the steel case here, the lugs.
See, I had the chance to check one of these out, right, and like it was beautiful in hand, but like I had it next to my Explorer, you know, and they're so similar by size, and my Explorer is like 39. So
yeah. Well, I love the Explorer. I compare it like the watch that steals wrist time from each other is Explorer and Daytona. It's
Yeah,
kind of weird that they would do that, but they're both time only. They're both sort of elegant sports watches,
Yeah.
so they steal from each other wrist time.
Is that a 39 or a 40? I can't quite see.
Oh, this is a 36.
Oh, 36. My apologies. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah. But it's 35.4 or something. It's not
Okay.
actually 36. Of course, it never is.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Well, yeah,
But,
I mean, like I've got
yeah.
the 39 of the Mark II dial, and that weighs like, I mean, the dial on it is actually larger than the Daytona, you know, which is a shock to me. I thought like the Daytona would just be a little bit larger, but I mean, it's a beautiful size to its credit, even though it's
Yeah.
not really the advertised 40.
When I looked at the Daytona on paper for a long time, I said I don't really want it. 40 millimeters and chrono is going to be too big for me.
Yep.
And until I saw it in person and I tried it on, I'm like, holy shit, it fits perfectly on my wrist. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the hell? And I'm
beautiful.
like, I don't want it, but I cannot deny it's kind of perfect. So
Yeah. Jimmy says
it is what it is.
36 millimeter is the true Explorer 1 classic size. Yeah, I mean, I got to agree. I kind of contemplate trading my 39 down for a 36, but
You have a nice matte dial though on that 39.
that is the one true thing, yeah, which is I guess a bit more tool watch-esque, you know.
Ozzy,
but
once
I mean,
you have an all gold, going up to platinum is a right move, man. It feels so good. Platinum is the best.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I wonder what will happen because if I have the platinum, when would I wear the platinum over the steel
You
and
know,
vice versa?
there's another watch tier. Like I think it'll be very accessible for you because of the way you described how you like dressy sports watches. Those Patek Philippe 42 millimeter annual calendar chronographs, like the all platinum one, the thick ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fucking super cool for like the for like showing off in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm. We'll see. I also have to take care of kids.
he says, I hate the way Mosso pinches the watch bracelet and pulls it down and make the watch sit thinner. Yeah, he does that. Anyway, he'll recommend like a 42 or like a 45.
He'll be like, this is good for a 14 centimeter wrist.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
If he really needs to show a Tudor Pelagos on a 14.5 centimeter wrist, bingo, ding, 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 ding. Yep, that's it.
But I mean, some people get too caught up on sizes and stuff like that. Like,
it's just not very charitable. It's not very charitable by him, honestly. And I mean, like, not all of us are going to wear the watch like hugging the wrist and like super tight, like he likes to hold it that way, you know. So it's a bit disingenuous. But he is.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable about his watches, but I think he's disingenuous with his like fitment recommendations.
You guys know
he doesn't want to turn any customers away.
He sold his collection before, and then he recently purchased a single watch for himself. Do you know what it is?
Oh, Breguet?
No, it's a De Bethune.
The fuck is that? I've never heard of that.
It's a space and science fiction aesthetic, modernist and postmodernist abomination. But they have some history and pedigree. Kind of looks like an Audemars Piguet in their vintage style, and now they're all just like looking like a fucking weird abomination.
Hey Nick, do me a favor. Recommend to me 3 books.
I
don't care. I don't care what topic. Whatever you think.
You want to learn, eh? You want to learn? You can't handle the books.
I'm gonna be right back.
I can't handle the books.
You can't handle these books. You want me to give you 3? I'll give you what's the author's name? If you can pull this up just to verify you have it on your end, and then we'll move on to the next one. So the book's called Chaos. Just type in Chaos book Amazon.
I've already got that book. Well, pull it up. I think I've already got it. I'm halfway through.
Good.
But wait, let's pull it up because I don't know whether or not you're referring to the book that I've got versus something else.
It could be something different. Mine's about Charles Manson.
Yeah, I've been reading it.
There you go. Yeah, that's an excellent book. And then I'd recommend
But no,
Whitney Webb.
I'm confused because I've never read Bugliosi's book. I've never read Helter Skelter.
It doesn't matter. This has nothing to do with like the details. It's a brainwashing experiment gone right. The whole thing is a
Sure.
fucking weird shit show. It's a when
It
you get to
is,
the
it
end, you'll
is,
be
but
like, wow.
I feel very confused reading Chaos.
There's a lot of stuff. So now I forget what the other one called. Oh yeah, is it called Strange Things in the Valley or Weird Things in the Valley? Type that in if you can find it. I'll
Right.
look it on my end here too.
So I'm Australian, and maybe I'm also too young. I don't know. I just literally don't know anything about Charles Manson, and Chaos is the first book, and the book is trying to debunk stuff that I've never heard of before. Is the issue?
Oh, I see. I know. You should maybe just watch like a Netflix documentary or YouTube documentaries about it.
Yeah.
Because it's
I know
it's kind
Roman
of
Polanski, but I don't know the whole thing.
Here, let me try to find. I should have this documentary saved. It should explain things for you. One sec.
No, that's good because I started reading it because what's her name really recommended it.
Here, let's just so we while I look for this, I'll tell you the other thing. Whitney Webb, One Nation Under Blackmail. I think there's 2 volumes. The first one is just like the precursor, which is like the whole background of the situation, the whole history, and the second one is like the basically Jeffrey Epstein and intelligence since the 80s, and like the whole Iran Contra all the way up to
So
the
Whitney
modern.
Webb's book is good.
Yeah, that's definitely indispensable reading.
Okay.
And also, I'd recommend just listening to analysts. So there's a guy called Mike Benz, Benz. Just go on his YouTube channel and look at every one of his videos, and you'll get up to date, because that's the most advanced you're going to find in terms of not going into statecraft intelligence as an optimization, but like just giving you like the Whitney Webb style information. Whitney Webb gives you like it's like a fire hydrant of info, and you like it's just like really good for getting to know what's really the issues here. So the book, there's another book called Strange Things in the Valley, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
If you can pull that up and just, I think that's what it's called, to verify.
Did you read Snowden's book?
Sorry, no, I didn't, but I know of it, and I know basically kind of this stuff he's been publishing a little bit, but no, I didn't.
The book's quite good at sort of like outlining how dastardly basically these intelligence agencies are, and blackmail and so on and so forth. It's
Nick,
really
so we got
nasty stuff.
Stranger in the Valley and The Valley of the Strange. We got those 2 books I'm finding. I can't quite find Strange
I'll have to
Things
find it.
in the
One
Valley.
sec.
Do you know the author?
No, I'm just gonna find it here. Just give me like a moment.
No worries, man. No worries. I've actually just been browsing some local dealers here while you guys sort of.
Oh, Bateman, you should do Black Friday streams.
Black Friday streams?
Mm-hmm. Look at deals.
Have a look at the deals. What would you recommend I look at? So, like, what kind of websites for watch Black Friday sales? Joma Shop?
Yeah, it must be stuff on Joma Shop when it comes up. Like, it's not Black Friday yet, but things will come up. It should be interesting.
Oh, we got some up to 75% off on some luxury watches. Let's have a look at the old Joma Shop. Maybe we can get a deal like Terry Boston, 19% finance.
Esslinger.com for some watchmaking tools. Get yourself like a bracelet tool and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've already got like a nice
And yeah, but then you could also do an affiliate code, and you could link it to the punters.
You could. Hey, Black Cat 997, $2. Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's a great fucking movie. Great movie. I wonder what Nick would have to say about that if he answers it. I like that one scene in particular where the that cult kind of invaded his house, and that was quite funny. You know, he had the can of soup or whatever, and he launched that at one of the women, and then he sticked the dog onto one of them. That was a great fucking movie. Oh wow! Here's a sale, 58,000 for a new reference Daytona, New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand, okay.
It's New Zealand dollars. Yeah, that's why the price looks ridiculous. I don't know if that's a
I
good
tell you, I
deal.
don't like when they claim unworn, like the sort of mint level status, which is completely dubious.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're at the dealership, I guess they make you try it on, right? And,
Yeah, and then they fit it, but then they're going to say it's unworn. I don't understand. Like, I'd prefer if they made a more objective standard of was never sized. You know, like never sized, because you can verify that. I mean, they're going to have to be very delicate on the screws and everything to prove that.
Yeah, yeah.
And the AD is definitely not going to put that much attention. You know.
ABC says it's what Tarantino wished had happened. Okay. Once upon a time in Hollywood.
Holy fuck, I was having the biggest mind fart, man. Like, I couldn't remember the name of this book, but I found it. It's called Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon.
Okay.
That'll elucidate a little bit more about what exactly is going on, and then I'm gonna have to look into.
Well, wait. Should I just finish Chaos, or do I switch to this?
Yeah. You should read Chaos, and then you should read Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon, and then Whitney Webb, One Nation Under Blackmail, the 2 volumes, and then also watch Mike Ben's videos. And I'm gonna find this documentary. Just give me another moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've also read Ronan Farrow's books. Catch Kill, and what was the more recent one? I can't remember.
Wow, look, we got Bregues. What else have we got?
Bregues at a discount, people. 80% off. 2-for-1 specials.
This is the first one to catch my eye. 52.36. I mean, this is beautiful. I like that.
I'm not a fan of these Pateks that can not decide whether or not it's a sports watch anymore.
No, fair enough. I mean, I think it's beautiful. That's just me. You got the white gold. You got the syringe hands, 41 mils. Very legible. I love that. Love that. Big fan. What else have we got here? We've got an AP code 1159. Shitter. Oh, a rose gold sky dweller on the Oyster Flex. 40 grand.
That's way too much money.
Yeah. This is Germa shop. Oh, nice president here. The 40 mils with the meteorite diamond dials. See, with these, I feel like you'd want to view something like this in person because you want to make sure it's a nice cut of meteorite, you know? You want to make sure it's a really nice cut of the meteorite. Because, I mean, these are arguably piece unique, you know? One of a kind, each one. Oh, I do like the Sky Dweller. Particularly this blue dial. This is the latest one, actually. 26
That's pretty affordable. They're not cheap new.
This is like the date just on steroids, you know?
That's what I've always referred to it as, and some people are like, as if it's a revelation. It's like, it's just date just. I mean, what?
It's a thicker date just, yeah. 42 mils. It's quite a large watch, you know? Quite a large.
I simply cannot wear it. It is really thick. It's really, really thick.
What else? Oh, that's it. That's all she wrote. I mean, we've got a frosted AP here. 100,000. Fuck me dead. I think when you sort of opt for like frosted or like that iced out kind of shit, you know, it just loses its charm.
Hey, Ozzy, I've got some another book for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Confessions of a DC Madam. And
that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's all about how they're using prostitution for blackmail. It's an extremely important book. And then also another book is called The Franklin Scandal, and it's how they also used pedophilia for blackmail.
Mm-hmm.
Franklin Scandal.
I actually picked up by Rajowski, this model. She wrote a book called My Body. I picked it up because I think in the book she talks about yachting. Do you know this term?
I've heard of it. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, basically when these Instagram models they talk about going yachting, quote unquote, it just means just fully depraved shit. It's not it's
Yeah,
just
because
not a
that's the whole point of what they're having parties on the yachts, so they're just being like prostitutes basically.
yeah, basically. But it goes very high end, as in there's celebrities that are known to be yachting.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio's famous for his yacht and getting like one of
Oh,
those
I
women
don't
to be
just
his
mean the
girlfriend.
men. I mean like female celebrities and stuff who will take money.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, what's older, the Leonardo DiCaprio's yacht or the girls that he chases?
hmm
No.
I would put my bets on the yacht.
Yeah. 5402 is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Geez, what a pivot. My bad. Look, I mean, I don't know how thirsty you are for a Royal Oak, but I mean, this to me is just perfection. You know, the 5402s. These are 1970s. You know, they made these that after the, I think it was during or after the quartz crisis. You know, but I mean, this just sort of they were sort of dubious at the time about how well these would do, and I mean, sure enough, they're just classics. You know, people love the shit. They love the shit. We're gonna have a movie.
I need to see one in person. I've seen Royal Oaks, Royal Oak Chronos, all different materials. I don't think I've ever seen a jumbo.
Yo, I found the documentary I was looking for. It's called it's on YouTube on a channel called Real Crime with like 2 million subscribers plus. It's got 255,000 views. It's called What the CIA Did After the War Will Shock You.
Okay,
That's what it's called.
that
What the
sounds like
CIA
fun.
Did After the War Will Shock You. And this is like the best documentary. If I'm right, and I believe this is that one, I'm sure it is. I'm pretty sure it goes all the way into Tupac and what happened to Biggie Smalls and Tupac, all this stuff. It's really deep. It's a great documentary, and it's actually extremely accurately like researched. It's super accurate. Like this is the equivalent of Whitney Webb's level of research, or the book Chaos, that level of research. That guy was spending 2 decades, including delivering food, by the way, which is what I'm doing as I write my shit. And he was, just working up to getting this book published. And that's what Chaos is. It's like 2 decades of him devoting his life to it. And Whitney Webb and Mike
I
Benz are
like how
similar.
Chaos is written. It's got a lot of meta in there. Where it's kind of weird because he's obviously written a book, but the book, like 30% of the time in the book is spent talking about writing the book.
No,
You
I
know
get
what I
what you're
mean? Like
saying.
the
No,
investigative process. He hasn't pulled together all of the data and
it's
then
because he has
written a
to
clean narrative.
reference. He has an issue with credibility. He has to give his like side of the story in terms of like how he got everything. The other people don't. They're just like, here's the facts, like, and you just trust what they're. This guy's like, this is
Exactly.
about like his like career development.
Yeah, I guess he wants to allow you to see which parts of information are dubious but not debunked. You know
And
what I
he was
mean?
the first. I do exactly agree. He was the first person also to publish this kind of work on this topic, and this is that documentary I just mentioned is the same exact concept. Is looking at that history. The entire hippie movement was faked, and I'm telling you right now, the entire far right biker gang movement was faked, and they were dealing the hard drugs to the hippies, and then the black nationalist movement was also faked, and they were fully controlled, man. These people were infiltrated. There was a natural progression. They have an inclination towards these things, but they're molded and shifted. And the English did this with the Muslim Brotherhood before. They just did it right now in Syria with Jolani. Like they switched these people around from like being like Al-Nusra into being their proxies. And they do it with the hippies, and they did it with the bikers, and they did it with the black nationalists, and they crushed them. All of them,
I read Hunter S. Thompson's book on the Hells Angels. I think the book was called Hells Angels. I think. Is that what you're referring to? I don't know what you're referring to with respect
That
to the
is what I'm
bikers.
kind of referring to. If you want to see it, it's kind of a trippy movie. There's a movie called Inherent Vice. The same guy that just made One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson, he made There Will Be Blood and The
Yeah.
Master. Those are excellent films also. But this movie
Yes.
is called Inherent Vice, and it's based on the works by an author called Thomas Pynchon. And he's very much famous for being a recluse. You can't see his face. He actually appeared in The Simpsons, but his character had a brown paper bag over his face. Like it's a thing in pop culture that you don't know what he looks like. And
Mm-hmm.
he's famous for his books that have this weird it's an inherent reference to how society changed after 1963. 1963, everything changed. You know, it was like after the assassination and then the shift to Ford as the president, it was all it was like escalation of Vietnam, escalation of hard drugs, escalation of hippies, escalation of rock and roll, psychedelics. The CIA controlled every bit of acid ever distributed for like 3-4 decades. So they were pumping it out, giving it to people. People like Courtney
Yeah.
Love were used as their agents, like they were CIA operatives. Given this, that's in that documentary. You'll see it. And they go out and they give out LSD to everybody. That book Inside the Canyon, that was them giving this LSD to Frank Zappa, all other agents. A lot of the families there were all linked to the deep state, linked to U.S. Naval intelligence.
I remember. The surname McLean comes to mind, but he hosted these huge basic gatherings. It was all hippie stuff, and they'd mix up huge vats of LSD laced, punch.
They would force it on people. Like they even had people like operatives, like Yoko Ono seems to have been an operative who
Right.
job was to get John Lennon on acid as many times as possible, get him on heroin, all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. I mean, that part is definitely true. I don't know the extensiveness, but I do know that the CIA did experiment with just haphazardly dosing people with LSD.
Yep.
We've got a
Very
comment here
interesting.
from Four Rocks saying, after 53 years, I finally drew the conclusion that most of my wardrobe is blue. I gave in and brought the bluesy over the root beer.
Good choice. Good choice. I mean, but how could you possibly care about the root beer? I mean, the bluesy's incredible. It always has been.
I want to
in every iteration.
I want to pick your guys' brains on this because some people argue this is a bit of a douchebag watch. I don't really see it that way, but
I think it's an American thing that picked it up from, because I think in Australia this is a lawyer's watch. Chief Tit might chime in.
Well, that's the thing. Chief Tit's wanting one. He was wanting, like, I had to talk him off from getting this.
Yeah, Chief Tit's a lawyer. He's a lawyer in Australia. This is a lawyer's watch.
I know he is. I was just saying, I had to kind of talk him off from buying like a kind of fucking molested one that he was looking at. It didn't have a cyclops. It was over polished. You know, I thought that was it looked terrible. If anything,
the first watch I ever wanted was a bluesy, and the first time I saw one in person was a lawyer in Sydney, and I'm like, man, he looks fucking A. He looks like the king shit on fuck mountain.
I agree that it's a lawyer's watch, but it's a watch for like minority lawyers, like a Persian lawyer or like something like a lawyer from India, perhaps. Like I've seen a lot of lawyers in my time, guys. I know where I live, the bluesy is a kind of flaunting piece, like a Jagmeet Singh piece. That's the leader of the leftist party here. Like he'll flaunt these like there's like whole trends here, and like brown people love to have the gold, and usually white people now have changed away, not doing it anymore that much.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Super chat here from Black Cat 997, $5. Thank you, Black Cat. My theory: Epstein did off himself. See Tom Hagen's discussion with Pentangeli near the end of Godfather 2.
Well, there's been a huge dump of files 2 days ago on Epstein, and it's been unbelievable. We're going to hear a lot more about this, but
everything
the Democrats
changed
tried to
dump.
paint Trump. Yeah, tried to paint Trump as being a perpetrator, but the Republican Party just released the documents unredacted. Like, it shows that Trump was perfectly fine.
Yeah, no, we already knew that before. If they had even the slightest thing, man, they were doing everything to stop him. Let's be real.
Yeah. Well, they just tried to gaslight the American public again. I mean, this is like they need to be held their feet to the fire. I mean, Trump got CBS sued to oblivion over their 60 Minutes bullshit. But what the hell can you do to a political party when they make up such fallacious lies?
You know, honestly, I'm actually serious. I do support the democratic control of like all of the blue states. I actually support what they're doing. They're staying corporate. They're staying corporate. Like the liberals and leftists, they would jump on some socialist bullshit. So even this Mamdani, like all this, they're all under control. So when you have like Bernie Sanders, AOC, Mamdani, it's all under control. It's going to be corporate. It's all good. That's basically like you have JP
So
Morgan
you're
and
saying
BlackRock
Democrat
running it.
Party is controlled opposition?
It's 100%. And I appreciate it because it maintains a division between conservatives and liberals, like a culture war thing, so that conservatives don't go back to that John F. Kennedy, FDR, leftist big government populism, big tent populism. That's what Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson would like, is a big tent populist movement. I'm not really about big tent populism. I'd rather have liberals be these weirdo hippies in cities and they're just flooding them with like crack and free syringes. I don't care. You know, I actually don't.
So what cities have you lived in? I had the joy of living in Seattle for 6.5 years.
Hang on, real quickly. We've got
I'm
Zucker
in Toronto,
joining us. What's
man.
up,
So I kind of get the whole vibe of it from Toronto.
Anyways, I was just wondering about what is a fallacious lie, anyways? Is it has something to do with fellatio, or am I on the wrong track?
Maybe.
I think I misspoke. I probably meant to say salacious, but yeah.
Just trying to clarify things. That's all.
Fallacious. Yes.
Yeah, I think I used the wrong word. It probably should have been. I don't want to be overly salacious, because I wasn't accusing anyone of anything. I was just saying that there is a doppelganger out there.
Holy fuck! Actually, I think we need, like, dude, we're talking politics and Narc's not even joining. We might need a genuine wellness check on Narc.
No, we scared Narc off because he was going all Greta Thunberg on us. Now he's not going to stop talking about that Israeli prison rape thing.
You know what? Maybe I just have to give him the benefit of the doubt, and he can't log in with his club fingers. You know, he's fat fingering his credentials on the. You know, he's trying to.
Well, I think you do need a wellness check. I mean, I just worked out on stream and talked about some rectal scanning. This is not normal for Narc to not jump out like the Kool-Aid man through a wall.
He's withholding the cunt. What was that word? We heard earlier from Chief Malacca. The Malacca cunt, yes. He's withholding. He is withholding.
So yeah, I used to. Well, I have worked in Toronto before, like 6 weeks. I was working there at the TSX, the exchange you got there. It was cold as hell. I was in the middle of winter in Toronto.
It's a good enough city when it comes to the professionals and stuff. That's fine. And it's not as bad as many United States cities that get hollowed out. You know, Toronto's not really that hollowed out, except for some parts. But it's got like a really strong. Toronto is a really optimized corporate plantation. They have an area around the city called the Green Belt, and they prevent construction on this Green Belt zone. So there's a smaller towns like Stouffville and King City that are like, you're not allowed to build much, and it's very luxurious. So they have the city closed in. There's not like expansion wise, there's a certain direction they can go, and that's it. So what they did was they lined the interior of it with ethnic enclave cities, like really segregated. I'm talking Chinese ones here, Persian one is here, Indian one is here, Italian one is here, Jewish one is here, and then like white one is in the middle. And like they just fully did like this corporate plantation closed in from the Greenbelt along the on Lake Ontario, and it's just like a fucking huge ass sprawling ass metropolis. And they haven't been focusing on any real policies for the real economy. Like there's no energy manufacturing. You know, it's all going away. It's all a big plantation of like service sector sprawl, and the real estate market drove Canada's economy for many years. It's all real estate. Houses get built, and that's it.
I gotta say, the ladies in Toronto were very nice.
Yeah, it depends.
I don't know if you agree, or I was just I was just lucky with what was popping up, but yeah, they're a clip above a lot of other cities, I got to say.
Toronto is one of the cities that's like New York City, Los Angeles, Dallas is one of them, Nashville is one of them, Miami is one of them. There's not really any other cities like that. Or Houston, I
Right.
guess, is one of them, more Dallas, but those cities have really beautiful women, whereas like you won't find that many beautiful women in other places. Like Boston will have a little bit less, you know.
I gotta say, in general, walking around Las Vegas Strip, I really hate how people look. Like, just in general. Now, once it gets late enough, there's a lot more like club goers and stuff like that. People start wearing proper clothes again and
Isn't
look
it like that like
attractive.
lazy American like casual like t-shirt and like pajama pants that you see a lot of?
Oh, I try not to remember. I mean, you see anything from printed tees and singlets and old school jeans and
Crocs.
it's just all like none of it is good. Like it's like I try not to be a snob, but I mean when you're surrounded by such beauty, which is the case for most of the places here in Las Vegas, but you look at the actual people and it's like, oh my god. It is also to do with like physical weight as well. Like
Yeah.
there's just so many very heavy people.
Dude, that's exactly what happens. Like, don't you see how the policies create the people? It's like a lot of people will just get formed by the way that there are policies in place that shape culture. And you get these Americans that are like, we're going to Las Vegas with their family, you know, and they're like so obese and just so typical. It's very odd, in my opinion.
We got a question
Yeah.
here for you, Nick. It's P. Clint asks, "What's Nick's thoughts on drug problems in Montreal?"
Oh, Montreal has issues in terms of the center of the Hells Angels being Quebec City, and then also Montreal is their like other main center, and then there's other Italians that are at war with them, and they have proxy gangs that are doing fire bombings of various restaurants, and it's just been a shit show. So there's a lot more hard drugs and violent crime. But the thing with Montreal is they have a lot of Haitians, and the French cultures, like since the Haitians are French already, like they kind of integrated a bit more. Like it's a little bit different. Toronto's like a lot grimier when it comes to like some of the shit. Like the people here are fucking garbage, whereas Montreal has a bit more of like a 70s, 80s biker Quebecois. Like they're the French Canadians have like a biker culture. They're grimy too, but it's different. It's different than the gang bullshit that you get in Toronto, the grimy hoods. That's just garbage.
There you go. That's a pretty good answer. That is a pretty good answer. Fucking hell. What's going on, Duckman?
Not too much. Just enjoying a quiet Saturday night. Just hopping on and just having a little bit of quick fun, I suppose.
It's good to have you on. Hey, we got a super chat from Black Cat 997, $5. Thank you, Black Cat. LV's trip is a class study. Go to the Excalibur and then go to the Win, a separate group of people. Don't know if anyone wanted to answer that. No, okay, fuck. Tough crowd. Fuck.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty extreme going from Excalibur to the Win. I mean, I'm down for any kind of, low key experience, but Excalibur literally smells like beer and carpet. Like just the whole thing.
Holy shit. Grim. It's this fuck day.
But I tell you what, there's a very much a working man's casino down south called the South Point. I love that place. That's cool. Everyone's having fun. There's no pretense about it. And they actually do have high-end events. I went to a Longines horse jumping event there a couple of years back. But it's just genuine. You know, there's a lot of people from more rural backgrounds and just having fun. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Expat, when you mean proper clothing at the nightclubs, do you mean like suits and ties, or what's proper in this day and age?
Well, I should be able to see 95% of the lady's skin.
Okay.
Jesus.
No, I'm joking. That doesn't. That's. I'm telling you objectively. That's what I see, and I'm telling you. My opinion is I don't mind it on the eyes.
Okay.
Well, fucking hell.
Compared to the day level riffraff where everyone's like 200 pounds overweight and just literally wearing garbage.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to go to Las Vegas to see that. So, yeah, that's everywhere these days. It's getting to be pretty sad. So.
That's true. but also it's not the East Coast. So I don't know where you're from. I don't expect anyone to be wearing a suit. So when I say nice, I don't mean a suit.
Oh, okay. So they're not dressed nice. They're just dressed less scummy. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I'm just talking about an acceptable casual clothes, not literal trash. I mean, I had to check my wife. Like, she bought these jeans that had like these, worn slits in them. Like holes in them. And I'm like, you can't wear jeans with literal holes in them. This is outrageous. He's like, no, but it's like sexy. It's fashionable. I'm like,
it's
I
all
don't
about
know,
the
man.
form, not the function, man. It's all about the fun.
Literal holes in the jeans.
Yeah. No. I think I don't think the highest of it, but I'm old-fashioned myself. But no, I think it just proves that the marketeers realize they can literally get people to pay $500 for designer jeans with holes in them and get people to think that's a smart idea. Literally, they can get people to do anything. I think that's I think they gloat about it behind closed doors.
I think $500 might actually be cheap if that came from a designer brand like Dior or Balenciaga.
Oh, geez.
Pants are closer to $1,000, I think. But let's pull it up. Let's have a look at Balenciaga's ready to wear collection. It'll be a good for a laugh. Trust me, David. This is a good subject.
Yeah, I got you, man. Give me a sec. Hey, one you see it asks, Nick, one and done for you.
I just want to say before we get to Balenciaga, they're actually like hardcore dark. Like I don't even want to say it on the stream. Like Balenciaga's a tainted brand.
Oh, they did some shitty fucking or some weird advertising, right?
They did, which is super unfortunate.
Don't even go into it. Just know that you should never get anything from it. But I know what you're gonna do, and I agree. The fashion on their website is just so stupid. I've never seen anything like it.
What the fuck is this?
I like it though. I'm not buying it, but I do like it.
Some of the casual stuff is fine. I'm not
Brother,
casual. It just looks chic. It looks great.
Let's start with shoes because everyone's sort of familiar with sneakers and stuff. Start off with the shoes.
Hang on, just real quick.
I love.
You see this dude in the playground, like you gotta fucking you gotta usher your kids. Get in the car, kids. We gotta go. We gotta leave. This man looks fucking terrifying. I'm sorry. Shoes. What the fuck is this, man? What are these? These people are fucking clowns.
Go to the shoes. The shoes don't have. It's much easier to understand what you're getting with the shoes. Look at these things.
This website, man.
Come on, this shit, man.
Blow one up.
Do you see how it looks like you're like a weird, like frumpy, fat, radical feminist woman? Yeah, that's the aesthetic.
And it's worth noting what the price of this is, right? What's the price on it now?
Selects $1,200.
Oh fuck! Holy shit!
Yeah, I don't want to.
I ain't no sneakerhead. I ain't planning to ever be a sneakerhead. Sorry.
You gotta understand.
Well, this isn't sneakerhead stuff. Honestly, this is just fashion. If you go to Dior, they have very similar shoes.
All of the high fashion brands like this, every single item that they're producing has a design element that's designed to give you a physiological jolt of negative tension that if you fetishize it,
Yeah, pull that one up with the heel.
Effect.
That one there on the left. Yeah.
There's some weird shit they'll do on purpose with these brands, man. They'll just make it really, really weird. 'Cause it has a weird avant-garde fetish effect on people visually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is cool. I don't have the money to spend $1,000 on it.
Yeah, maybe if you're like yay, then get these for yourself.
Yeah. I think I would rather buy this over Dior. Like if you go over to Dior and look at their fast fashion shoes, they just look like Asics that were from the 90s without any real flair at all.
Yeah, you should just wear like. Have you heard of the brand Lucchese or Lucchese? The Western like high end cowboy wear, and you should just get some really proper cowboy boots that are like really flashy. Because this other shit, man, you're going down the wrong path. America's going like one side's going down this bullshit, other side's going straight country, baby.
Okay, so while you're on Balenciaga's website, pull up bags. They've got a bag that you got to see.
A bag that
I think it's awesome, but I don't have that kind of money. So we've got to go larger. Like it's on the bigger end of the spectrum, so I'm not sure how to navigate.
Filter here, type of product, line, height, size. No, it's just one size. It's great. What's the point of a filter if it's one size? For men, for women?
So what's that top one there? Yeah.
For men.
The selection there. Oh, okay.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
That's it.
Oh,
there we go.
no.
What's it? A fucking bag, isn't it?
It's a fucking paper.
Oh, God.
Bag.
How much is this one?
$1,000.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck.
Brother.
Unbelievable.
Do you see guys what I'm saying here or no? I've been saying it the entire time.
Did I hear the lamentations of poor people? Is that what I'm hearing?
This is retarded, bro.
Thank you.
I mean, they've convinced people to spend thousands to dress like a homeless drug addict. I mean, seriously.
You know, he's not wrong.
Good.
This is like Courtney Love heroin fashion. This is like if you want to do fentanyl and you have money.
And you know, back in the day when there was that whole sense of nostalgia for the dirt, it was ironic. And I get the feeling as the upper lower class gets more money, it doesn't feel ironic. It almost feels like they take it seriously, which is kind of the bigger tragedy out of all of it. But anyways.
Jesus Christ. McLobster, $2. Thank you, McLobster. Pull up Rick Owens fashion Bateman. Okay. All right. Pulling it up now. What the fuck is this, dude? Got some fashion here. What the fuck? Whoa!
I feel like we've accidentally stumbled onto the wrong website.
It's just, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
here, let's talk about watches, guys. We don't gotta look at Balenciaga website. It's horrific.
Jesus, what is wrong with these? What the fuck is this shit?
This is the clothing you need to wear when you buy AP.
No,
he's not wrong. No, he's not wrong. That is the AP
no.
clothing brand. That is the AP clothing brand.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm not joking. I may say it,
kidding,
and it may get a laugh. I'm not joking.
You see it? That's what I was saying, Bateman. AP is tainted, just like this bullshit right here. You just got proof. Now you know what I'm saying about AP.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You can take off the nightmare goggles and everything still looks exactly the same. Yeah.
This is just ridiculous. Yeah, let's pull up some watches. I mean, but Four Rocks mentioned the 41, the 15.
Here, let me answer once you see its question. The first one, this is like Bateman. If you can pull up, it's called Blanc Pen Blog.
And let me just get the right info. 1 second here.
Blog post?
Yeah, a Blancpain blog. But before you,
Is it the
so
Bathyscape?
hands. The article is called "Hands On with the 38mm 50 fathoms, 5007." If you can open that article, you'll see what I'm talking about. Then once you see it, we'll see what we're dealing with here.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, these are the new ones, man. I like these. Hang on. Here we go. There we go. So
Sorry, gentlemen. I got to put the kids to bed.
No worries.
It's been real fun.
Thank you for hopping on, man. Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate it. So, I mean, this is give me a good picture here. Here we go. So you got that kind of glossy sort of almost
keep
round
going down.
looking
Keep going
ceramic.
down.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, keep going down, and then near the bottom there'll be one where it's beside the 42mm variant, and then go right on that one. There'll be like a series that you can go right.
Okay. Oh, here we go. That's the no red version, right? The one on the left. Is this the one you're talking about, or?
Yeah, that's a good example. There's another one right below that as well. But see, that's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. The one on the right is the one I recommend. It's just so fucking good. Look how compact it is. It's 38.2mm. It's so chic. It's like a small watch. The bracelet synergizes with the case, with the bezel. You have this avant-garde, cool, like sapphire domed bezel. It just looks fucking great. The one on the left is like a huge ass 42mm tactical watch. But that 38mm one looks so cool. It's like you have a little Nautilus and it's Blancpain.
Nautilus. Interesting.
Yeah, the way that it aesthetically synergizes, it has an avant-garde bezel, a slightly avant-garde dial, but the aesthetic synergy between the case, the bracelet, the dial, it's the same concept as when you have an integrated bracelet to create more of that effect. It's a copy of the effect that came from the Datejust 1949, and then the Submariner, and then the Day-Date. The aesthetic synergy between those components that changed wristwatches into what we really recognize them, like all the parts together. So it's not like a pocket watch. So that's when you had the Royal Oak come out, and the Nautilus subsequently 70s and 80s. So you get this aesthetic where it's like it's much more integrated. And then the Royal Oak and Nautilus were chic and like elegant, and then they became more elitist hype. They don't have any elegance left. It's just like a rapper watch. Whereas this is like a masculine dive watch, but it has that same kind of appeal that the parts are like aesthetically. It makes it look really beautiful.
Well, you can right off the bat. I mean, you notice the size differences, right? I mean, you got the 38mm on the left, you got the 42 in the middle, and then you got the 45 on the right. I mean, it's huge. I mean, and obviously, I mean, 38's gonna be more wearable depending on the wrist size. Obviously, if you're a bigger guy, you're gonna opt for the 42 or the 45.
Yeah, I would have both actually. 42, the one in titanium, and then that really makes it like a serious tool watch, tactical watch. And the 38.2mm one, you don't have hacking seconds, so it's like a dress watch. It's not a dive watch at all. Whereas the 42mm one, you have hacking seconds, which you need.
Right. So I guess the one thing that kind of turns me off about it, I guess, would be the date position at 4:30, which is very similar to what Seiko is doing at the moment. I mean, I can get past that though.
The way you gotta look at the way they're doing that on purpose is because it makes it so that the dial looks sparser. It looks like it's like a throwing it away to the edges of the dial, and like that's the aesthetic they're trying to go for. The original 45mm, the applied hour markers were like compact, like chiclets, like along the edge of the dial, and then the 42mm one, it actually has larger Arabic numeral font, so it looks more like a Panerai. It's got bolder numbers on the dial, less sparse. So that's where you get it. You get that date at the 4 o'clock because it's like a sparse dial concept.
Yep, and don't forget like the actual the numbers on the bezel are like a touch larger as well. Like if we just look at it,
One thing you should look at the way that when you look at it, the sapphire bezel will have your primary aesthetic focus. So
That's right.
if you look at it, it's like your eyes drawn to it, and then the markings, the 15, the 30, the 45, it draws the applied hour markers, it anchors them on the dial. It anchors them towards the edges of the dial. It's like they're part of the bezel, and it's instantly legible. So this is like a military instant legibility watch where the bezel is prominent. It's even like domed, so you can see it kind of from the side, and it lets you insta legible if you're like tactically doing shit. More than other watches, this is like an actual optimized tactical watch in a sense. In all of high horology, it's quite tactical. Another thing is the applied hour markers that aren't the numbers. Those are actually elongated and narrowing applied hour markers. So they're kind of like they get a little bit taller and a little bit narrower. That's a French aesthetic, usually in 39 millimeters, and it's on the 42 millimeter variant. The dial itself will be like the same size as like a 36 millimeter dial on a 39 millimeter watch. Like so, those elongated triangles they have a certain place in horology. This 39 millimeter elongated narrowing applied hour markers aesthetic. So on this watch you have that aesthetic in a kind of compact diver format. So the 42 millimeter has a watchmaking pedigree because of those other triangular markers on its dial. Like it actually fits that niche.
Oh shit. Sorry about that. I just got distracted quickly. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, man. But see, how would you compare this? Or like, I don't want to really pit it against the Submariner because I mean that's like the sort of
No,
benchmark
you should.
diver, you know?
That's what it's supposed to compete against. Basically, what it is you don't have much of the like casual. It's more formal. You're like a military aesthetic, and it doesn't have that like elitist aesthetic at all. Like it's not like an elitist watch. Maybe the small one looks a little bit like trendy or like chic, so that's a little bit elitist because of it looks elegant because of the understated size of it. But the middle one, it's not elegant at all. So you don't get that Rolex side where it's like that new trendy, like the new Rolexes. This is like maybe comparable to a 1970s Rolex in a way, but modernized.
Okay, that's a fucking good answer, man. I mean, I guess a lot of people would sort of they would opt for the Rolex, you know, depending on their sort of exposure to watches. But then, like, I know you've got I think it's safe to say you've definitely gone down the rabbit hole and you've done your due diligence, you know. So
yeah, you can't go wrong with Blancpain. It's actually a spectacular brand because they adopted the wristwatch aesthetics. They're not making pocket watch aesthetics. A lot of brands mess that up, and a lot of brands are copying Blancpain and making like more gothic watches. 6119G, the new Rolex Calatrava, they're copying the gothic, and the 5226 G, I believe, also that
yeah,
those Calatravas are gothic. Those are based off of Blancpain being influential. And Rolex had a bit of gothic in its history with the red dial Submariners, late 70s. Those are quite gothic as well. But Blancpain is the gothic brand, and it changed how people think about it.
Four Rocks with the $2 super chat. Thank you, Four Rocks. He says, "Buy a Speedy." I actually really love the 321s with the 40 mil case. I just wish they weren't so fucking expensive, man. But I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, it's got a nice clean dial. I love how it's got that sort of older Omega symbol on the dial. It's just beautiful, and I love it. It's got like a kind of a top hat crystal going on there. Beautiful shit. Yeah, it's beautiful movement as well. I love all the finishing and the fact that it's also a sapphire sandwich. You've got that sort of faux patina going on with the hour indices. As I said, it's just incredibly expensive. 27,000 Australian dollars. I mean, that's it's not cheap, but you do get, you get the caliber 321. This is beautiful. For me, I would love something like this, or maybe like the 2012 version of the first Omega in space. That'll be fine as well. So, oh god,
Can you do me a favor?
Yep.
Can you pull up Chrono 24 and type in day date platinum olive? and try to find some of the photos that are like people like photographing the watch, like the actual different angles and shit.
Some actual good like photography.
No, just find any one of them that's not like just a stock photo.
Oh, a stock photo. Okay.
No, that's not a stock photo. Just
okay, right,
go to
right.
Chrono 24 to find one that's not.
Yeah. Bent over. Sorry, hang on a second. Sorry. Here we go. Here's a really good one. This is monochrome. These guys do beautiful photography. There you go. What do you think of that? Great Vidarch.
I need a platinum variant of that.
So this is the olive. Oh, right. So the platinum. Sorry.
That's all right.
Da, 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 da. Do you want the smooth bezel? Or you want the fluted? Don't care.
Fluted.
Gotcha. Say no more, my friend.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Here we go. This looks fantastic. And Tickle My Talk says, "No time to dive would be good for you, Bateman." Ha ha! Look, that was a swing and a miss, man. That was a swing and a miss.
Try to find one that the green's not all like glowy.
Okay, give me a second. So just like a sort of more of a muted color or a low light.
The same watch, but a different photo of it where the green is like darker. The light's not shining right on the dial. Looks kind of. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay. There we go. We got a nice little video.
Really powerful white light, and they brought it like right up to it. Like, look how it's like.
And there we go.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about right there, bud.
That's what's up, man. Hey, come on, you keep playing that fucking Instagram. There you go. It's beautiful. So what is it that draws you to this one?
The green dial, but it's a sparse dial. You see how the bezel, the same thing as what I mentioned in the last one. The bezel has a focus, like the primary focus was on the bezel, but because of the fluted shape of the applied hour markers, where they're stick Romans, they look bezel components, and they're just like anchored against the bezel. But the important thing is that every Day-Date 40 has a hype aesthetic, so it looks like you're flaunting the bezel. And if you have it in all yellow gold or all rose gold, it will look like a showpiece. And this watch, because of the green contrasts with the bezel, it looks like the bezel is like more of a border and not like dominating the watch. So it because of the way that platinum is, the bezel synergizes with the rest of the case and the bracelet more than on the other variants of gold. So they'll stand out. The bezel will stand out more on all the other Day-Date 40s. Every last one of them will stand out more than on this one because of the contrast between the green dial and the bezel when it's in platinum like this.
Yep. Look, I mean, this is a photo sent in by Roy. Obviously he's got this watch on the yellow gold with the smoked green dial configuration, Roman numerals. I mean, these are gorgeous. Like it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, as you said, man.
What's going on with his hand with those markings?
Oh, so like that's just the reflections coming off the fluted bezel. You see that?
Fluted bezel.
Yeah. Crazy, right? What did you think it was like stitches or something?
No, I thought he had some like weird like notches in his skin.
Oh shit!
I
Skin
don't know.
walks or something. Yeah.
I guess from like using tools of some sort. I don't know.
Yeah. Craig Power says my My date of birth is foretold on time, 3/2/1963. Anti-clockwise 3/2/1963. That's me. Okay, Craig Powell. Very cool, man. That's killer. Yeah, I love the day dates, but I mean these are fucking expensive, bro. These are so expensive, and I'm a poor punter. All right. What kind of watches have you got, Duck Man?
I was never actually a watch guy until I started to watch you guys, to be honest. And right now I'm got my Pagani Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon homage on right now. So that kind of tells you my budget and how much I invest into watches.
Oh hell yeah! Well, I mean, we don't shame the micro brands here. I mean, they're making like really solid watches for the money. I mean, they're competing, or they're just straight up like on par with Seiko and the likes of that. And arguably, in some instances, they've even got like better sort of levels of quality control. Whereas with a lot of modern Seikos, you might find like the bezel when it's zeroed, it doesn't quite align properly, or there might be just some specks of like dust or blemishes on the hand or something. And in some cases, you're spending fucking hundreds or like maybe a couple $1,000s, and they've still got these issues. You just wish Seiko would sort the shit out. Now, the JDM model Seikos, I believe, are made to a higher degree than the Malaysian ones. Like I've had multiple sort of JDM or Seikos made in Japan, and like the quality is just like fucking nearly perfect. It's incredible. My only gripe would have been with the actual like specifications and the dimensions more than the what's the word I'm looking for? Than the assembly of the actual watch. Yeah.
I always like the Grand Seiko that Mark has, that larger one. I think it's like 40.
Yeah.
That one just looks so good. Like, because you know what? I'll go back to what I always say is like Gothic. That's the Japanese Gothic diver. You know that one I'm talking about? There was like a blue dial variant, and then there was the titanium dial variant that had the gold writing on it. It's like one of the only Grand Seiko actual divers that they have.
Oh, I think I've seen the one. I don't know. He's got a lot of watches, so and I'm not too clued up with my Grand Seikos, admittedly. So.
Yeah, I would always get a Grand Seiko just because of the you can get them cheaper, like $5,000, $6,000, and if you're gonna get a Seiko, I would get a Grand Seiko just because when I first got into watches, I was really impacted by Grand Seiko because I grew up doing judo as a kid, and my sensei was like ultra Japanese conservative. Like he was a French Canadian native French guy, but he was like training the same way they did in Japan, and like he went to Japan, he was on the Olympics team and all of this, so he brought back the tradition and like really made it like that. So I understood the Japanese like cultural like impact, and Grand Seiko has that so strong, whereas Seiko doesn't have that as much.
Fuck yeah! Well, I mean, that's what's up. I do want to get a Grand Seiko in future, but sort of just making that decision and figuring out which one I want is just the key thing, like. And so, would you opt for like a spring drive or maybe a high beat? I don't know.
I would go for a regular automatic movement, but otherwise, if you want a high beat, I would go for that also. It's just gonna take more frequent services, and you'll have a nicer sweep, 36,000 beats.
That's right. That is right. But I mean, I guess with the spring drive, you've got like a quartz regulated movement, so and you get that super smooth sweep, So.
I know, but it's just not tasteful. It is. You see it in the slow motion and the not slow motion, but you see it like up close, and it looks okay. Like I was impacted seeing that myself on Watchfinder and Co. back in the day, those videos.
Yeah,
but it's not actually that tasteful. Like if it's just not. There's been time for it to be vetted. We know what it feels like. We know what it's like. It's just like a quartz regulator. It's just weird. I would highly recommend a fully mechanical one. It has more of like a cultural soul.
What the
You don't
fuck?
want like a Game Boy. You know what I mean? Like you don't want a fucking Tamagotchi on your wrist. You want a fucking mechanical, proper watchmaking.
What the fuck is this guy saying in the chat? Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. Bit of yeah. I kind of want to wrap this up. I've just had a bit of a fortunate text about someone in the family. So.
Oh yeah, no. If anything like that, for sure, man.
Yeah. No, we'll get out of the way. So, thanks for hosting us in any case.
Oh, fuck. We just had another super chat come in. I'll get this done and we'll wrap it up. I mean, I respect the super chats. Well, Memavox with the 100 Danish kroners. Thank you, Memavox. I own a 50 Fathoms Barracuda and don't see the gothic aesthetics at all. Big Say watches and to some extent Roger Duvoy sympathy are gothic. Blank Pain 50 Fathoms are not.
No, Vlog, he's right. There's gothic aesthetics that are not really that present in the Barracuda. It just looks like a tool watch. The 50 Fathoms, they're present in the 45 millimeter variant. They're present in the 42 millimeter variant to a slightly lesser extent. It's the bathyscaphe that really goes all out, and it's the Villeray line. The extra plat and the black guilloche. Look at the black guilloche Villeray. Those are where Blanc Pen shines in terms of its gothic aesthetic. But he's right. But in terms of the Barracuda not having it as much, and the 50 Fathoms, it's not as much as the bathyscaphe, but it does have it on the 45 for sure.
Yeah, thank you for that's a good answer there, Nick. I'm going to wrap it up on that. Sorry, guys, it's a bit of a shorter one due to some shit that's happened, but I'll be on tomorrow. We'll have a longer one. Hopefully, we'll have some good fun. Some watch talk.
Let me just say quickly that for Memovox, Barracuda is such a good watch. That's props for having that in your collection. Holy, that's a great watch.
Yeah, and if you're in the U.S. And you're looking for a watch, David SW, David SW, David SW.
Thank you, Doc, man. Okay, boys, I'm going to read through these super chats and we're going to wrap it up, okay? We had Mac Lobster, we had Chief Tit, Golden Barber, Thomas Burnett, P Clan, Golden Barber, Patel Philippe, Chief Tit, Spite Fairy Fantasy, Sam Davidson, Thomas Burnett, Juicy's Mom, Mac Lobster, Phoenician Cedar, Chief Tit, Sam Davidson, Patel Philippe, Black Cat 997, Patel Philippe, JT, Black Cat 997, Black Cat 997, Mac Lobster, Four Rocks, and last but not least, we had Memovox, guys. Thank you very much. Take it easy, boys. I'm sorry it's a shorter one. I've just had some family stuff come up, so I'd love to go a wee bit longer. We're going to get this intro, and we're going to get out of here. Boys, have a good one. Wear your watches. Also, thank you to everyone who jumped on the panel. Nick, everyone else, Mike, everyone, absolutely everyone. I'm terrible with
Take it easy.
Thank you, brother. Take care, man. Cheers, boys. Wear your watches.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. David SW.